What's good, everyone? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. Happy Friday night out to you guys in here. Hopefully a good game in store as I'll be covering the NBA play-by-play. First time this season I've covered the Chicago Bulls as they're on the road tonight, taking on a top team out in the Eastern Conference this season, the Philadelphia 76ers at 12-2 in their home court, 19-10 overall. Chicago just knocking on the doorstep of the playoff hunt for the Eastern Conference right now, the number 9 team out in the East. 12-15, but they are better on the road this season. They're 7-6 on the road. We're just at home. They're only 5-9 this season. So Chicago out on the road for this one. Hopefully a good one here for this game tonight. Glad to have you guys back in here. Let's see who we got tonight here. We got Goody out here. I actually didn't hear about that. Man, that is news right there. Thanks so much for the update there. Vegas, Warren, Jason, the Mod Squad back in the building. Once again here, we got Bradley back. Chicago Bulls 1, 2, 3. Must be excited about this one. Appreciate, brother, for stopping on by. Armando, welcome on back here. NBA Gaming, welcome to the stream. Christian, welcome on back here. Really hoping that the Cards will be back for real tomorrow against UNC. And Bradley, of course, pumped about that for tomorrow as well. And hopefully a good stream going on between these two teams. What is good, Jose? Welcome on the stream here, man. Philadelphia going to enter this game 6-point favorites. We're going to tip off in around 13 minutes or so from now between these two teams tonight. Couple NBA games going on already. We'll keep you guys posted with those. Orlando Magic up early against Golden State 30-23. And the Denver Nuggets looking good up against the Cavs 28-19. So we'll keep you guys posted play-by-play for this one, those games, and also Celtics-Hawks will tip off in a few minutes from now too. So a lot of great matchups going on here. A lot of great matchups I'll be covering throughout the weekend, and it's going to be an awesome weekend here. That is one thing for sure. It's going to be a fun, great weekend full of a lot of great games. Yosas, welcome to the stream here. Appreciate for dropping on by here. Glad to have new people on the stream here for the first time. I'm doing pretty well. Hope everything's going well here. Who did I pick in the UNC Louisville game tomorrow, if it please? I'm going to go with North Carolina for that one, which be disappointed in. But, yeah, I think it's going to be tough if Louisville gets that 19 days coming out of pause. But you never know. I'm going to go UNC there, though. Because it takes quite a bit to get up to speed if they're on pause for that long. Because St. Louis was on pause for like a full month, and they lost the first two games. They had to get like a lot of rust out. Yeah, I saw that today. UMBC beat Vermont to clinch the 1 seat back. So yeah, yesterday Vermont beat UMBC, and they play back-to-backs. And Vermont fell victim of another back-to-back this season. So no shocker there. When one team wins the first game, that's what they've been doing this season. America East, Mountain West. A lot of the conferences, Conference USA does that. Patriot League, a lot of the conferences do back-to-back, since that is just another victim of a back-to-back. What's good, Ant? Welcome to the stream here, man. It's been a rumor that the Lakers going to trade AD. I don't believe that. It's just a rumor, but it's not going to happen. Am I going to be live for the Lakers? Just this one tonight. That game is really late, so it's just this game tonight. Yeah, I've heard of the Zach LaVine trade rumors that they have. And the Bulls need to keep him. Chicago needs to, in my opinion here, they should focus on their front court for Chicago and just build around Zach LaVine and Kobe White. Because Kobe White here, he is the future of the team. Patrick Williams as well. And he has a ton of upside for his future. But I feel like they need like more interior pieces for Chicago. Chris Mack said that everyone practiced for Louisville but doesn't know who will be able to play tomorrow. Hopefully, yeah, aren't missing many key pieces there. Yes, I'll be live for Lakers Heat on Saturday. So yeah, that's the ABC game, so I plan on being live for that one. So tomorrow night is going to be... what's even okay, so yeah, I'll be live for Lakers Heat tonight. Oh, it's not even that game, it's Utah Clippers. Okay, I was thinking the Lakers were on tonight, I was gonna say. So yes, I'll be live tomorrow, Lakers versus Heat for that one. Hey, what's good, Ethan? Welcome to the stream here, bud. No problem, man. Glad to have you back here. Yeah, imagine if the Lakers were, actually stupid enough to give up Anthony Davis. Yeah, no way in the world. It's only his second season with the team. I know he's going to be out for a couple weeks, but can't give him up. That's like if I traded or dropped AD off my fantasy team because I have him right now. Of course, I'm not going to do that. He'll be back, and he'll be out there, hopefully, towards the end of the season. As a Providence fan, are there any teams that I hate? I would say probably the team that I like dislike the most, if I had to say, that would be Georgetown, because Georgetown is like that team that always seems to like wreck like Providence's chances, or like just hurt their resume. And then when Georgetown goes to the tournament, they prove nothing. Like whenever they go to the tournament, they're like classic first round upset. That's like a higher seed. So I'd say out of all the college teams, that's the one I dislike the most. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome back in here. Connor, welcome onto the stream here, bud. Glad to have you back in here. Hope all is going well, man. We're going to tip off in less than 10 minutes between these two teams. Hopefully a good one for tonight going down. Ethan got the Sixers by 12 in this one for his prediction. Yes, this is the only national broadcast game. Yeah, so Chicago, this is the only game that they put on national TV so far this season. I'm glad I'm able to call them, though. I've gotten to call like different teams this season. Charlotte was on national TV once. Trying to think about other teams in the back half. The Pelicans have been on quite a bit. They're also on Sunday on ABC. But this is the first one for the Bulls in general. The Knicks had a national game like a month ago that they had on ESPN. Connor's going out for Chicago for this one. Jose, he just ate 2 tamales of meat, not corn. That sounds good. What's it going to take for Virginia Tech to move up to a 5 seed? Just keep on winning your games. That's the biggest thing there. If you keep on winning your games and other teams above you lose, you're going to get to the 5 seed. Because teams are going to start choking games. Bradley taking the Sixers 114-106. Yeah, if I had to predict this, I'm going to go for my prediction here for the Sixers. So I've got the Sixers by 11, 126-115 for my prediction. I know they announced the All-Star starters. I haven't seen when they're gonna announce like the full rest of the All-Stars. I think they've usually done a draft with the captains past couple of years. Like they've done it over on TNT with a draft here. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get some more info on this. So it looks like the All-Star draft is going to be Thursday, March 4th. So that's quite a while. So it's going to be Team LeBron versus Team Durant. So LeBron and KD are both captains for the All-Star game. So it's going to be LeBron and KD, the two that's going to be doing their All-Star draft, picking from the reserves. So the starting lineup was announced yesterday for the All-Star game. What the starting 5 looks like: Steph Curry, Luka got into the starting 5 over Dame there, and then LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, and Kawhi Leonard. That's the starting 5 for the West. And then the starting 5 for the East is Giannis, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant as captain, Joel Embiid, and Kyrie. Yep, Vaughn's got me in the matchup next week for fantasy, so he might win. He puts out since I don't have AD. Yeah, very well you might be able to. I think there might be a good chance Vaughn could get it there. We will see. Only time will tell. With Malik Williams coming back tomorrow, do I still think Louisville has a chance to beat UNC? Yes. Reason why Louisville coming off 19 days off a pause. So I figure in that there's going to be like a bunch of rust factoring in tomorrow. Seeing like other teams that's been on like a long pause of like around like 2.5, 3 weeks, a month, so even more than that. A lot of teams have struggled. Some of the teams have been great off the pause, though, like Michigan on Sunday. The pause didn't seem to bother Michigan. What's good? The only senpai. Welcome to the stream here. Glad to have you in the stream here. I'm gonna take Sixers for this one for my prediction. Yeah, I agree. They should do West versus East for the All-Star game instead of the drafts. It's quite confusing trying to figure out who's on the court when they're all like mixed up, jumbled up. With say like Jason Tatum get drafted by KD and Jaylen Brown gets drafted by LeBron. They be going up against each other instead of what we usually see with teammates playing against each other. That's something just to throw out. Say if like, yeah, probably KD's gonna draft James Harden or pick him for his team, if I had to say. But yeah, probably I'm thinking about like other players that play in like each other's team that would get thrown on the other team or so. So we're gonna tip off less than 5 minutes here. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified. Future play-by-play live streams I cover. I cover NBA games, also college basketball games here on Behind the Arc Basketball. So hopefully a great one in store for tonight between these two. Sixers coming in 6-point favorites on the line. They're at home and they're looking great at home. Joel Embiid on an absolute tear this season. Very well could win the MVP in my opinion here. He is scoring over 29 points per game on average and over 11 rebounds per game. Just putting up incredible numbers what he is doing. Last game for Philadelphia though, it came down right to the wire at the end. It shows you the NBA, especially this season, no lead is comfortable, and that's what happened back on Wednesday night. Philadelphia got out to a 29-point lead against Houston, and then Houston came roaring back with a big second half by John Walls. He just could not hit anything in the first half, totally changed it in the second half, but just fell shy. They lost by, the Rockets came up 5 points shy. So the Sixers won last game, 118-113. So hopefully a good one tonight going down on board here. A lot of good streams going on on the weekend though, so it'll be fun. It'll be great. Goody will be back. Needs to watch the truck race there. Cheer for Haley Deegan in that one. Hopefully she does well. Do I think the GOAT for Donovan Mitchell, underrated MVP candidate this season? I think he's up there. But if they keep on continuing it, because he's been on a roll this season. I don't expect the GOAT to get it though for Donovan Mitchell, unless they just keep it up and he goes on like an even more like a bigger tear. That's the only thing. Because Embiid right now is just so tough. So yeah, we're going to tip off a couple of minutes from now going down here. Hopefully a good game. A lot of these games I've been covering lately have been close ones. There's the check mark in the chat right now. We got Kyle Lowry check mark. He's going Philly for the dub out in this one. Welcome to the stream. What's good, Lucas? Welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, Nets beat the Lakers last night. So Brooklyn's looking good. Yeah, so the big problem this season's been the Nets defense. And yesterday held the Lakers under 100, so big victory yesterday for the Nets. Lucas predicting Brooklyn to win the championship this year in his opinion. On paper, man, they look so dangerous when I think the big threes only played together like 5 times this season, but man, they just look so dangerous. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well here, man. Hope all is going well. We're going to tip off just in a couple minutes from now between these two teams. If you guys are out there in the snow, stay safe, everybody. Sending my thoughts out to you guys. Just terrible things have been going on here, but hopefully there's light at the end of the tunnel. What's going on in Texas, man? Like, this whole, like, week plus has been crazy. So we're just going to tip off in just a moment. Matisse Thybulle getting back-to-back start for him tonight. Out for this game once again as Ben Simmons says he will miss this game once again due to illness. Starting five for the Sixers look like this. Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Danny Green, and Seth Curry going up against the Chicago Bulls. Starting five, Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Garrett Temple, Patrick Williams, and Wendell Carter. This game gets tipped off right now. It's going to be Philadelphia basketball first to go left to right in the court. Sixers have with Curry, moves it over to Embiid. Top of the free throw circle is Embiid. Will take the jumper, and he hits it. Good for two. What's good, Jason? Welcome to the stream here, indeed. Let's keep on rolling, guys. Keep your heads up, and let's keep on pushing forward here, folks. Bulls, first possession. Wide open at the top. They will take the three. No good, rattled out. Missed shot by Garrett Temple. Rebound goes to the Sixers now. Philadelphia basketball, as that is a three by Danny Green at the left wing. He got knocked down as he released it. It's going to be Chicago fall as the clock stops with 11:15. So Danny Green going to go to the free throw line, and he's going to be shooting three. First one, no good. Hey, what's good, Ant? Welcome to the stream here, man. My day's been pretty well. It's been busy today. Oh, so sorry to hear that. So sorry. Sending my thoughts and prayers out to you, and a speedy recovery there, brother. Yeah, bad things continue to happen out in Texas. Hopefully they're able to get their power restored to everybody hopefully soon. And the third free throw, no good at the line. So Danny Green, he went 1 for 3 that trip at the free throw line. 11 minutes left to go as we just start out this one. Chicago has it. Hands it off to LaVine. Moves it outside to Temple. Temple passes left baseline into the hands of Wendell Carter. Goes inside, and he puts it up good for 2. 3-2 to score. What's good, Uncle Luke? Welcome to the stream here, man. Hope all is going well. Philadelphia has it. Free throw circle, Embiid. Embiid going to go inside. Jumper over Carter, and that's going to be a Chicago personal by Wendell Carter. It's going to go to the line, Philadelphia, to shoot 2. Hey, no problem, Ethan. Actually, I can mute, like, the notifications and stuff, so I actually did, and, I was fine with it. So, yeah, everything was pretty good either way. First free throw, Embiid hits it. Second one, Embiid gets it as well. Yeah, I heard about that. Scary ice storm out there in the Carolinas, too. Lost power for Uncle Luke, freezing like crazy. Luckily, that's good for you, man, that you got it back. It's going to be Chicago ball. LaVine at the free throw circle. Moves it outside to Kobe White. White passes now to Carter. Carter open jumper. Good for 2 as he hits it. Philadelphia takes it past half court. Curry moves it over to Harris. Harris guarded top of the key by Temple. Moves it out to Curry. Curry will take the 3. Splashes. He drills it at the left wing perimeter. Seth Curry knocks it down. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Chicago dribbles top of the free throw circle. Jumper. Kobe White missed that one. Rebounds. Goes into the hands of Philly here. So it's going to be Curry who takes it past half court. Embiid sets the pick. Curry now dribbles. Floats it up over. Try to get it inside to Embiid off his fingertips behind him. No turnover. Chicago now with a steal. They have it at the right wing perimeter. They will turn the corner, go inside. Dumps it out underneath Carter. Hook shot on the key. Got it over Embiid for 2. Vaughn hasn't used the waiver wire for fantasy basketball this week, but might use it next week. Hopefully, some big pickups there. Maybe we'll see you over there with some add and drop this week. 9:22 left to go. Philadelphia turned the corner, went inside. They're going to get called, though, for the offensive foul. So they turned it over, and Chicago going to get it right back. Yeah, getting closer and closer to March Madness. Getting to the point where Uncle Luke can't sleep, so excited. Oh, man, cannot wait till the matchups are announced. They already announced the times of all the games. Chicago, good for 2 at the left elbow. 8-8 now. 9 minutes left to go, first quarter. And the tie game, Matisse Thybulle. Bounce passes. It's going to go out of bounds, deflected off of Coby White out of bounds. So it's going to go right back over to Philadelphia. Yeah, it's what a season. It's like totally a different season when all the big name schools, majority of those schools aren't even in tournament contention right now. Yeah, so Kentucky, Duke, Michigan State's another one that's at the bottom of their conference. And Embiid goes inside, good for 2, puts it up and in off the glass. 8:40 left to go. It's going to be Chicago ball. Levine off the screen, takes the 3, no good, rattled out, rebound back to Philly. Wendell Carter's got all 8 points right now for the Bulls. It's Philadelphia basketball as they will go inside. Harris, no good, too high off the backboard, rebound back to Chicago. So Wendell Carter Jr., he has scored every single point so far for Chicago. He's got all 8. Chicago has it. Levine jumper, missed it off the mark, no good, rebound Embiid. What's good, Ant? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Yeah, the first time I've ever called Chicago for this season as Philly. Gonna take the 3 and Danny Green drills it. Under 8 minutes left to go. Coby White, bounce pass to the free throw circle. Jumper, no good off the mark by Carter. Rebound back to Philly. The Sixers will take it past half court. Curry moves it outside to Embiid. Embiid now backs his way at the left elbow. And now he goes inside, guarded by Carter. Embiid. Hook shot inside. They're going to say whistle the volley here. Count the bucket by Embiid. So it's on Wendell Carter Jr. And Embiid, count the bucket. He's going to go to the line, shoot 1. Yeah, North Carolina, Kansas, UCLA. Going to go to the tournament. Yeah, Michigan State, Duke, question marks right now. Michigan State's in trouble. Duke still has a chance if they win out, I feel like. But yeah, Kentucky's basically done. They have to win the entire SEC conference to go so. Get the automatic qualifier. So right now on the timeout, 15-8, the score here. We've got 7:40 left to go in the first. As we go in the timeout. Take a look so far in this one. Joel Embiid leads the way for the Sixers. 8 points for him. Danny Green with 4. And 3 off a 3-point shot. Only attempt for the game for Seth Curry. He drilled the 3. For Chicago, leading the way here, Wendell Carter Jr. He has all 8 points so far. 2 assists by Garrett Temple. And Zach LaVine so far yet to score 0 for 2 from the floor. What's good, Warren? Welcome back in here. So right now, just in the timeout, a couple of games going on currently in the NBA. Nuggets lead the Cavs 45-40. Magic up against Golden State 48-43. And then the Celtics trying to bounce back tonight. 2013 this time around against Atlanta. Yeah, Duke owns against Virginia. So, yeah, wouldn't count out Duke this Saturday. Yeah, that's huge. If Duke's able to take that game, it completely reverses direction for them this season because they still have the chance. They would have to win out basically in their conference to put themselves back in the picture, then go on a deep run in the ACC tournament. They've got actually a favorable schedule to do so here. Some quality games too. Or actually, yeah, all of them are either quality games against teams right now in the bracket or bubble teams. So it's basically against every single team that's higher than them right now, or at their level or so. So Duke, Virginia, Duke against Syracuse. Wow, they get the next 3 at home. So they host Virginia, Syracuse, and then Louisville, and then they get the last 2 on the road at Georgia Tech, and then at North Carolina. Out of the Champion Classic teams here, Kentucky, Kansas, Duke, Michigan State, what would I rank as best, second best, third, and fourth? Even though they're not playing, like, well throughout, like, the past month, I'd probably go Kansas for the first one. So Kansas first. I would take Duke second, Michigan State third, and then Kentucky fourth. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome to the stream here, man. So we're going to get right back into it just a moment. Joel Embiid's going to go to the free throw line, shoot one. So we're back into it, 7:40 left to go. First quarter, Embiid, got it. Great start for Philly in this one. It's Chicago's basketball. Coby White goes down the lane, drives inside, and that's good for two. Up and in off the backboard. Philadelphia has it back. Curry hands it off to Green. Moves it out to Embiid. Passes over the top, over to Harris, but he pushes off. Going to get called for the offensive foul off the push-off underneath. And it's going to go right back over to Chicago. Mr. Jaden H. Hopkins, welcome to the stream here. Going out for the Sixers. Looks like for this one. Appreciate it, man, for dropping them by. 7 minutes left to go. First half. Chicago with the basketball. LaVine going to go pump fake as he takes a deep three. Missed it. No good, though. And the rebound goes to the Sixers by Thibault. Thibault puts the ball now into the hands of Tobias Harris. Backs his way inside on LaVine. Passes out right corner. Green swings it around to Embiid. Embiid at the right elbow as he backs his way inside. Passes right corner three. Open Green. Takes it. He drills it at the right corner in Philly by 9. 6.5 left to go. It's going to be Chicago basketball. As Coby White has this. Dribbles towards the top of the key. He's going to make his way down the lane inside. Takes the jumper right baseline. It got blocked by Thibault, but able to get it back, though, is Coby White for Chicago. 1-on-1 guarded by Curry. Moves it over to LaVine now. LaVine at the right wing as he will take it into the lane. Good for two with a layup right there. Tough bucket. Able to get it to fall as Zach LaVine's on the board. 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Sixers have the ball. They're going to take a three. No good off the mark by Curry. Rebound back over to Chicago. LaVine will dribble past half court. He's got some space to the left wing. Feeds it inside. Underneath the defense. Good for two by Wendell Carter. He had position right there behind the defense. Able to put it up and in off the backboard. Good cut to the basket. Wendell Carter doing well so far. He has got 10 out of the 14 points for Chicago. 5:35 left to go. Philadelphia basketball. What's good? D. Wade back on the stream here. Appreciate it, bud, for stopping by. Delaware out in the house once again. Philly inside. Embiid got it blocked by Carter. Embiid gets it back, and he's going to get fouled again here at the line as the clock will stop with 5:28. Would I say Chris Mack doing better with Louisville, or do I think Rick Pitino did a much better job when he was at Louisville? We'll go Chris Mack all the way right there. I would not take somebody with a history of cheating. What's good? My man, Cheese City Sports, welcome to the stream here, bud. Hope all is going well here, Chicago, please. Hope the stream is going well and everything for you. Yeah, he has legit the worst name for the best player for Providence, and he's gonna... Yeah, that's odd why I just lost connection for a second there. So if you guys saw like a buffer, it's back on right now. That was odd. I just got the notification, just lost connection for a second, and it was like, oh, we got it back on. So 19-14 now the score, 5:28 left to go. They're looking at right this on the monitors. Yeah, it didn't seem like any contact on purpose in the fall by Wendell Carter Jr. to Embiid. Carter Jr. tried to go for the block, and then his arm came back and hit Embiid right in the face. That should be non-incidental, so I don't think Wendell Carter should be getting a flagrant for that. Now the snow slowly melting out there in Delaware there. Yeah, we're getting the snow where we are right now. Yep, sending our thoughts out to Jason on March the 3rd. Prayers out to you, man. Thoughts out to speedy recovery right there for you, man. And wishing you to get back to better health, brother. First free throw, Embiid missed it at the line. Second free throw, Embiid got it. So Wendell Carter Jr., he's been looking good for Chicago with 10 points, but he's on the bench currently with 2. So it's going to be Philadelphia basketball. They're going to get the inbound now. 5:25 left to go. Bounce pass over to Danny Green. Green dribbles off the Embiid pick. Bounce pass to Embiid. Spin move inside. Jumper, he takes it to the right baseline, and he hits it. That's a tough one as he drills it over Thaddeus Young for 2. Chicago will have it back with 5:14 left to go. Bulls take it past half court. White puts it at the top of the key to Young. Young dribbles towards his left, hands it off to Levine. Levine passes out right corner. 3 in the air. Missed it off the mark. No good by Satoransky. Rebound back to the Sixers. Philadelphia with under 5 left to go before the end of the first. A 3-point shot. Thibault in transition. Missed it. Rebound by the Bulls here as Levine will swing it over. Ball deflected by Thibault and pickpocketed and stealed right there off the deflection as Tobias Harris gets it. Passes in transition over to Green. Green takes the 3 off the mark, tipped up in the air, hit the top of the backboard, pinwheels around a couple players, and they're going to say it's out of bounds. It must have hit the shot clock by Philadelphia here because it's out of bounds. Last touch by Philly, the refs are going to say. Yeah, definitely sending thoughts and prayers out to each and every single one of you. If you guys are going through tough times here, just keep your head up, guys, and stay positive, and just keep on believing here in yourself. What's good, Diana? Welcome to the stream here. Appreciate it for dropping them by. 4:15 left to go. Chicago good for 2 as they floated up inside the key and able to get it. As that is Thaddeus Young as he is on the board. 4 minutes left to go. Embiid has it inside, guarded by Young. Embiid has the ball poked away from behind by Young and stolen now by the Bulls. Chicago dribbles, drives past the 3-point line, goes inside. That's good for 2. Up and in off the backboard as the Bulls cut this one out to a 4-point game. This one getting to be good. Right now on the board for Chicago, Patrick Williams now. 3:40 left to go. Philadelphia has it. Curry off the Embiid pick. Curry going to dribble with the left elbow, guarded by Levine. Passes over to Embiid. Embiid top of the free throw circle. Shot fake. Oh, he's able to fake out Young. Embiid goes inside. Clear path for him, and he puts it up and through for 2. Yeah, we're going to have some fans there, so I'm glad about that too, Uncle Luke. So glad. I heard it's like 25% capacity, so limited fans. I think there's one of them. I think it's Indiana's that they're going to do for Indiana's arena, and it's going to be, they're doing 500 fans for the arena for hosting it for Indiana's. But 25% there for the fan capacity for the NCAA tournaments. Glad to see that. Able to get fans there, so able to have something instead of nothing, instead of just empty seats. Able to get at least the percentage there, which is good. Yep, definitely I sending thoughts out to you guys. Chicago went inside, it's good for 2, and they got fouled as well. At the free throw line for the Bulls, their shot's good as well. 3-point game. Philadelphia has it back. Pass inside. Korkmaz's going to throw it down with a big two-handed jam. 3 minutes left to go, first quarter. Right corner three. Off the mark, no good. He missed it by Chicago. And the Sixers going to get the basketball. Top of the key. Dwight Howard moves it out to Danny Green. Green will now dribble. Floats it up at the free throw circle off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound. Put back, good for two. As Dwight Howard puts it back up and in underneath. It's going to be Bulls basketball. Satoransky dribbles, dishes out around the perimeter. Three ball in the air. They missed it off the mark by Chicago. Rebound to the Sixers. 25% indeed. It's going to make a huge difference with that energy. 2:20 left to go. Sixers ball. We got a dono here, my man Jason. Thank you all for your prayers. Love you. Love all of you. Appreciate my man. Let's get that dono hype for my man Jason here. Absolute legend on the channel. Philadelphia off the cut to the bucket. It is good for two by Dwight Howard as he throws down the two-handed jam, and that's going to lead to a timeout taken by Chicago. So 30-21 now the score currently here with 2:13 left to go. So we go on a timeout right now. Appreciate it for dropping them by. What is good, Diana? Welcome on the stream here. Thanks so much for stopping them by. So right now we're just on the timeout. Philadelphia leads it by 9. A couple games going on currently for the NBA. We'll post you guys with scoreboard updates. Orlando Magic looking good up against Golden State. 64-51 for Orlando. The Denver Nuggets leading the Cavs. They put up a ton of points at halftime here. 69-50. And then the Celtics, what they need to do, they're doing it tonight. Controlling the first quarter, 33-22 Boston. That's how you play team basketball. Unlike back-to-backs, they're just not good on back-to-backs. They don't have the depth to get them through back-to-backs, but good start for them, but they got to play the next 3 quarters. So right now, just in the timeout. Hey, Warren, Diana's fine, so, Diana's fine here. You don't need to let her know. Scoreboard update. Let's see. Dayton taking on St. Louis for college basketball. It's like the only big game going on right now. Not really much going on for college hoops tonight. Yeah, basically the only games in the A10. Oh man, Dayton pounding St. Louis, and that's basically it for the tournament for St. Louis. They're not going to make it in. That's unfortunate. What's good, Raven? Welcome to the stream here. No problem you're late. Glad to have you back on board whenever you get the chance. Russell, what's good here, man? Yeah, Joel Embiid looking great so far. He's already gone to the free throw line, I think, like 3 separate times so far. So Embiid looking good. He's got 14 in this game, and Chicago is already committed as a team. They have already put Philadelphia in the bonus so far. Alright, so we're going to get right back into it right now. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Philadelphia by 9. And a lot of points scored inside so far by Philly in this game, as Chicago is yet to have the answer so far in this one. The Sixers shooting the ball 65% from the floor. They are in the interior for this game so far for Philadelphia. They are currently 6 for... I think it's like 6. Yeah, I think it's like 6 for, or no, it's 8 for 12. They are 8 for 12 shooting 2-point shots so far. So we are back into it. Philadelphia basketball. Tyrese Maxey gets his first time as he checks into the game along with Mike Scott. Korkmaz moves it outside to Maxey. Maxey going to pass over to Danny Green at the left wing. He's going to be on the court here for the Sixers. Danny Green, Dwight Howard, Korkmaz, Maxey, and Mike Scott. The jumper no good by Green. Hit the rim short. Rebound by the Bulls. Chicago basketball with LaVine. On the court for Chicago looks like this. Zach LaVine, Denzel Valentine, Thaddeus Young, Luke Cornet, and Satoransky out there as well as they will go inside. Good for two by Chicago by LaVine. And the foul call as well, as he will go to the free throw line and shoot one. Yep, UMBC versus Virginia. Wow, that game happened like an hour away from you because it happened not too far away. Yep, in Charlotte. About an hour. Wow. Imagine if you had like tickets to that game, like for like a history-making game. That would be crazy. Zach LaVine, 37 points against the Pistons back on Wednesday. He's going to go to the free throw line as he's just starting to try to see if he can heat up in this one. The free throw is good. So LaVine now with 5. Still got a lot of time remaining. Welcome back, Armando here. He's just getting back eating his Popeye's chicken sandwich there. Sounds good, bud. As Philadelphia going to drive inside. Maxey missed the layup. No good. Rebound of the Bulls. As they will dish it underneath. Satoransky, clear path, and that's good in transition. Good for two with a layup. 1 minute left to go now, first quarter. Dwight Howard dribbles towards his right. Maxey passes over to Thibault. Thibault lost it as it goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover by the Sixers. $50 seconds now left to go at the end of the quarter. It's going to be Chicago basketball. Zach LaVine guarded at the top of the key by Thibault. The pick gets set. LaVine dribbles towards his right. Now Mike Scott switches over to guard him. And so LaVine gets... That's going to be a Philadelphia late whistle there. It's going to be on Mike Scott as he strips LaVine but gets called for the reach-in. So now it's going to send Chicago over to the free throw line shooting in the bonus here. So it's only a 4-point game. They have come back here, and Zach LaVine has the chance to make it 2. Wow. Out on the Discord there for the Rig Casino news. First free throw, LaVine hits it. Yeah, Uncle Luke's going for a 16 seed over a 1 again. Be a great way to welcome the tournament back. That, in my opinion, that's hard to imagine, but anything's possible here. The craziness of college basketball. You never even know. Philadelphia goes the distance, going to float it up inside for a quick 2. 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bulls now have the basketball. LaVine moves it over to the left wing. They will hand it off around the perimeter ball into the hands of Valentine. Hands it off to LaVine as he dribbles towards his left guard by Thibault. Now he drives inside. LaVine looking for the contact. He's going to get it. Dwight Howard picks up a personal foul here. The clock will stop with 10 seconds left to go. And Chicago with Zach LaVine going to go back to the free throw line once again. It's going to be his 4th trip of the game at the line. Or second trip of the game right there. Yeah, I was reading the shooting total. So he is 2 for 6 from the floor so far. But he is a perfect right now 3 for 3 at the free throw line. So it's going to be his... Yeah, it's going to be his 3rd, actually. Because he got the and one, and then he went to the free throw line, made both of them last time. So 3rd trip right now. First one is good. What's good, Louise? Welcome to the stream here. We are back indeed. He's going out for Chicago in this one. Second free throw coming up by LaVine. He drills it. Perfect 6 for 6 now. That he is at the charity stripe. Got a good one that the Bulls are making close. 2-point game now. Philadelphia passes to the right corner. Away from Mike Scott. It goes out of bounds. Turnover. And it's going to be Chicago ball with 4 seconds left to go. Inbound for the Bulls. LaVine takes it past half court. 2 seconds. Drives the distance. And, oh, just missed it. He was trying to go coast to coast right there. Just missed the layup. Great attack. But it just rattled out. That was so close. It was halfway there. Rattled out off the layup. So we end the first quarter. Exciting one indeed right now. 32-30. As Chicago, they were trailing at one point. They were down in this game by 9 points. And they have fought their way back. It's only a 2-point game at the end of one. What's good, Timo? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Hope all is going well, man. Mr. Doman, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I saw that. That is crazy. St. Louis doesn't look like they're going to be in the tournament. They're going to have to win the A-10 now. Dayton Flyers all over St. Louis tonight. Unbelievable. 53-31. It's like St. Louis just none of their shots could fall in that one. So Dayton Flyers, as odd as this season has been, they're going to have the sweep of St. Louis in the conference season. Discord Rig Casino or Discord bad quality music there. Yep, everybody on Discord got mad notifications yesterday. I actually didn't, because I was able to turn off those. Vaughn puts out he's probably gonna beat Vegas this week, so he's gonna be 5-4 after Sunday night. What did I think about this trade? Marquise Chris for Dwight Howard for Golden State. Yeah, it's basically at the time of Dwight Howard's career now. He's a bench player. It's actually not like that bad of a move or so. So that's actually like not that bad of a move. Yeah, it's been a good game here. Philadelphia's been in control of this one, but Chicago came right storming back, and Zach LaVine started out. I think he was held scoreless through like the first 6 minutes or so, but now LaVine leads, or he's the number 2 scorer behind Wendell Carter right now. So Zach LaVine's got 9 points. He has hit all 5 of his 3 free throws. Yeah, Jason puts out here, can you imagine Kentucky to win the SEC tournament then end up winning the NCAA tournament? Man, that would be crazy odds in the crazy season. Like, unbelievable story that would be there. Just don't show up until your conference tournament. I bet there's teams that's going to do that. I bet you there's going to be like a couple random teams that win their conference tournament that like go in as like a 6 seed, 7, 8 seed, maybe like a 9 or a 10. That might be a little bit too far-fetched though, but yeah, I can imagine like a 6 or a 7 seed in their conference, whoever's conference tournament, like a couple teams, mostly mid-majors though, and just they go ahead and win it. They just show up for that week, and then they make it into the tournament. So we're going to start off second quarter just a moment. If you guys are new in the channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball games here on Behind the Arc Basketball. NBA games, college hoops games as well. We're going to have a great weekend, fun weekend out here with a lot of great games I plan on covering. I've yet to count out Miami actually, Armando. So I think Miami might be able to have a comeback in them, and be able to sneak their way into the playoffs. A reason why is because I think they get those playing games this year. As we're back into it, Chicago with a bucket, and they also get the steal right back after Philly as they're going to take it inside Satoransky as he goes into the lane and he gets fouled from behind. So out of all this, Chicago now with a chance to take the lead. Yeah, it should be some good games this week, and I'll be covering Uncle Luke's team against Louisville there for tomorrow. So hopefully we get a good game out of that. Hopefully we do actually get a game. Yeah, I thought they would have made a deep run for the Flyers last year. It's too bad. Like one historic season that they have. Like they'll probably never witness that in like another like half a century or so at least. Maxey will drive inside, missed it off the mark. He does get his own rebound back though, so Maxey moves it out to Korkmaz. Unleashes a 3, he missed it. Dwight Howard offensive rebound, puts it up. Good for 2. Count the bucket and the foul by Dwight Howard as this game's tied up at 34. Great game right now. Huge offensive rebounds. Personal foul picked up by Chicago by Daniel Gafford. So, second-year player out of Arkansas picked up the foul. Howard for the free throw, seeing if he could break the tie. And no good, rattled out. defensive board. Nice snatch right there on the board by Patrick Williams. Williams will take a pass half court now for Chicago. He's going to try to move it inside. It was to nobody, though, underneath the hoop. Goes out of bounds. Turnover by Patrick Williams, and Philadelphia going to get it back. 10:57 left to go. What I was always taught when I was younger, don't look too far ahead there, though. So that's the big key there for the future. So don't look too far ahead. Inside, no good by Philadelphia. They do get the offensive rebound and put it back up and in for two. What's good, Dwayne? Welcome to the stream here. No Kentucky, Tennessee tomorrow. I'm gonna be out for like the afternoon early on for tomorrow, so I won't be back until the late afternoon. So that's why the first game so the first game I'll be covering tomorrow is later. It's gonna be West Virginia against Texas for tomorrow. 2-point Philadelphia lead. Floater in the key, no good. Philadelphia gets it back. Dwight Howard puts up another shot, misses it off the mark. Rebound goes to Chicago by Patrick Williams. Burst the speed pass half court. Williams dribbles top of the key. Williams floats it out to the left wing. Satoransky left baseline dribble, bounce pass inside. They're gonna move it back around the perimeter. Valentine over to Patrick Williams. Lost the handle, but able to get it back, though, with Chicago as they floated up. Right baseline. Got something on a nothing, and that's good for two. So it's a tie game up here at 36. 9:40 left to go. Philadelphia inside. Shot got blocked. No good by Isaiah Joe, and it's going to be Chicago ball. Chicago basketball. They'll take the three. Top of the key. Off the mark by Valentine, no good. Rebound by Dwight Howard. Philadelphia has it. Maxey moves it out wide into the hands of Korkmaz. Turns the corner, goes inside. Passes over to nobody that goes out of bounds. Korkmaz had a wide open lane right there. Just take it to the basket, bud. Instead, he kicks it back outside to nobody, and that's a turnover by Philadelphia. What's good, Tara? Welcome to the stream here. Taking Chicago. Appreciate it for stopping them by. Hope all is going well. Great game we got going on right now. If you guys are new in the channel, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Also, hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for in this game. If you guys are new as well, 3-point shot. Good by Chicago. They take the lead right there with a triple. Satoransky lines it up as he drills it. Bulls up here, 9:05 left to go in the second. 39-36. So right now in the second quarter, currently in the timeout. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Huge win here by Chicago. Definitely would be a statement. They're right now knocking on the door to playoff race. So Chicago's the number 9 team in the East. They're only a half a game behind Charlotte for that number 8 seed in the playoffs. Charlotte does not play tonight. So with a win tonight, Chicago would overtake Charlotte. And then okay, Hornets play tomorrow against Golden State. Wow. Couple scoreboard updates right now. Orlando looking good. Magic leading the Warriors third quarter. 69-54. Nuggets up against the Cavs. 74-56. And then Celtics able to do good things tonight here. The Time Lord for Robert Williams III. When he plays explosive and he plays with a ton of energy, he's hard to guard, but he just needs to play that all the time, be a consistent factor. That's the thing. Celtics look good with him tonight. 49-34, Celtics by 15, as Robert Williams III got 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Thunder gonna beat the Bucks. I'm gonna take Milwaukee to turn it around in there. So that game right now tied up at 14. I'm gonna go Milwaukee. They've been cold lately for the Bucks. 16-13 for the Bucks. And Grizzlies up against the Pistons, 19-9. Yeah, I'm going to take Golden State for that one tomorrow. So even though Golden State's playing right now, I think, yeah, Golden State's losing against Orlando, but I expect them, if they do lose that game tonight, I do expect them to bounce back and be able to beat Charlotte for tomorrow. So yeah, right now we're just done this timeout, Carly. It's only one pretty solid game going on for college basketball tonight, as far as implications for tournament brackets and stuff, and that's a crusher for St. Louis. 59-35, Dayton leading St. Louis. St. Louis just unfortunate victim of a major pause. They went on season this year for over a month, and looks like now with that loss, they're going to have to win the A-10 tournament championship. So Vaughn's unforced next week because he has to beat me for his fantasy team. He's got right there. He's been thinking ahead to that matchup. He's been looking forward to our big matchup we got this week, or next week coming up. Alright, so we get right back into action now. 8:40 left to go, second quarter. Chicago outscoring Philadelphia in the second quarter 9-4. As they came from 9 back in this one to now take a 3-point lead. It's going to be Philadelphia basketball. As Embiid is still on the bench currently, is Curry, who will go inside. He missed the layup, no good. Rebounds by the Bulls. Chicago has it with Valentine. Valentine moves it back out top of the key. They're going to pass over to Patrick Williams. Hands it off to Satoransky. Satoransky dribbles towards the left elbow, floats it up over the top. Ball gets deflected. Great defense by Philly, but Valentine has it around the perimeter. Valentine passes over to Satoransky, gives it over to the right baseline. Jumper, overshoots the rim. No good by Gafford. Rebound back to Philly. Sixers ball right now with 8:15 left to go before halftime. Harris moves it back outside. Ball into the hands here of Curry. Curry has it at the left wing. Swings it over to Tobias Harris, guarded one-on-one by Patrick Williams, able to get around a big block underneath, though, by Daniel Gafford, and the Bulls going to save it at the corner perimeter as they get it back. 8 minutes left to go, Chicago ball. Satoransky takes the best half court. Moves it over top of the key, hands it off back to Satoransky towards the right. He dribbles inside, goes inside, dish underneath, but got pickpocketed the ball, stolen away as Gafford lost control of it in the key. Philadelphia has it now. Curry, step back, deep two in the air. No good, rattled out, tipped up. Dwight Howard tries to find it. Ball's on the ground. And ripped as it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chicago. It's going to be Philadelphia ball back here with 7:34 left to go. MMA looks like gone in 30 minutes tonight in this one. It's been a good game tonight here. Chicago right now, as Embiid's going to check back into the game. So Chicago holding their own right now, up by 3, but Embiid does check back into the game. Embiid hands it off to Maxey, moves it inside to Harris. Harris goes, and that's good, up and in off the backboard for 2. So we'll see if Chicago can still hold their own here in this one, as Embiid is back into the game. Valentine moves it back outside, and Levine is currently on the bench for Chicago. They move it inside to Wendell Carter, hands it off to Patrick Williams. He takes it down the lane here. Williams floats it up, no good. Rebound by Philly. Appreciate my man Russell like always, brother. Glad to have you in these streams here. As Embiid inside, good for 2. $6:50 left to go. It's a good one going on right now here. Chicago going to take a 3. Valentine missed it off the mark. Tip back around the perimeter. They're going to pick it up, though. Satoransky moves it out to Carter. Carter now at the right elbow. Ajax. That's no good. Ball gets tipped up, and Joel Embiid comes up with a rebound. The Ajax Clippers. I was going to say. 3-point shot. Isaiah Joe missed it. Gets his own rebound back for Philadelphia. Back out once again. Embiid slows it down. And away from the ball, though. They're going to say whistle the fall, picked up by Philly. So clock will stop with 6:22 left to go. It's going to be Chicago ball right after the timeout, as Philadelphia picks up a personal foul away from the basketball. All right now in the timeout. Good game here. I love calling close games. So we got a good one right now. Wendell Carter Jr., he had the first 10 points in this one for Chicago. After that, Zach LaVine, he has 9. He's perfect 5 for 5 at the free throw line. And then, as far as Chicago's threes, though, they're only 1 for 10 from the perimeter in this game today. Not a whole lot of 3-point shots going down. Philadelphia 3 for 9. As Joel Embiid's back in the game, and they were able to retake the lead because he is back in the game and contributing big time inside. Embiid is Just so tough to stop, especially in this game once again. On an MVP type of level here, looking like he could very well win it this season. 16 points by Embiid, 6 for 7 from the floor so far. Couple NBA scores going on tonight. Denver Nuggets looking good up against the Cavs, 79-63. Magic up against Golden State, 71-59. What's good, my man? Low Man No Sports. Appreciate, brother, for dropping them by here. Hope all is going well. Must be happy about your Utah Jazz, man, this season. And I've been seeing some of your streams, bud. Doing an awesome job there over in the Jazz Huddle, man. Keep up the good work, brother. Celtics crushing the Atlanta Hawks now, 62-38. That's the Boston Celtics that we know. That's the team that we know, not the one that has been disappointing playing down to their opponents. 62-38, they lead it. Memphis Grizzlies crushing the Pistons tonight here in this one, 30-12. Memphis up in that one. Thunder right now leading the Bucks 18-16, and the Pelicans up against the Phoenix Suns 28-24. So those are the games currently going on right now. Interesting game that they picked out tonight for national time slot, but it's been a good one. Glad to see that this is a close competitive basketball game here in Chicago, hanging in this one. College hoops, only one game currently going down for college basketball. That is the Dayton Flyers crushing St. Louis. Well, one game of tournament note to update you guys on that. Yeah, that's Dayton crushing St. Louis 60-37. So St. Louis, they were just around the bracket, like on the bubble. But that's a killer right there. That's a crusher. They're going to have to win the A-10 tournament title basically now to get into March Madness. Which they did 2 years ago for St. Louis. They went into the bracket as a 13 seed. Yep, Loman No Sports. He is pumped up here for the Jazz to start the season. Best feeling in the world here, especially going through a ton of pain since he's been a Jazz fan. I hear you, brother. Yep, what a turnaround, man, this season. Could it be true that Baylor is too afraid to play a game because they are undefeated? No. They're just on another pause, unfortunately. Yeah, they haven't played in ages. That's a concern now for Baylor. They haven't played since February 1st. I think, or February 2nd, very early in February. So it's been over 2 weeks since they haven't played a game. 6 minutes left to go as we're back into action. Chicago has it inside. They're going to put it inside the key, and that's good for 2. They recapture the lead. That's incredible, man. Keep up the good work, brother. Less than 2 months, 1K right there. That's awesome there, man. 5:45 left to go. Philly basketball. They have it at the left baseline. Embiid guarded as he will take the jumper, and he nails it. Just too good for Joel Embiid. He has got 18 as he drills it over Wendell Carter Jr. So they're going to move it outside. Hands it off to Garrett Temple. Chicago has it once again. Under 5.5 left to go. Arcidiacono passes over to Temple. Bounce pass over to Wendell Carter. Jumper. Off the mark, no good. Rolled around the rim and out. Rebound by the Sixers. Chicago ball here as they will take the 3 straight away. Got it. 3-point shot drops down there by Tobias Harris. We got 5 minutes left to go now before halftime of the good one. Temple shot fake. Takes it into the lane. Dishes back outside. Bounce pass now at the top of the free throw circle as the Bulls have it. Ball into the hands of Thaddeus Young. Hands it off to the left wing 3 taken by Levine. Missed it off the mark though. And Philadelphia going to get the rebound. Curry back out to Harris. Moves it over to Thibault. Bounce pass behind his back over to Danny Green as he leaves it out for a 3, but he missed it off the mark. No good. And rebound back to Chicago. They have it here. 4.5 left to go. Right baseline dribble. Bounce pass to the left corner. Temple moves it back out as they will pass it over to the interior here. Off the pass there, inside by Levine, but the ball is going to get tipped away inside the key, and Philadelphia comes up with a steal. Outlet pass right ahead of the pack leads to a two-handed jam. That's good from Harris over to Thibault. 4 minutes left to go. Yeah, it's been tough today in this game for Chicago, trying to match up with Embiid. They're going to go 2 dribbles in the key, missed it off the mark. Offensive rebound, Thaddeus Young keeps it alive. Shot fake. Jumper to right elbow. Got it for 2 in the foul. Arcidiacono going to go to the free throw line, and he's going to shoot the and one coming up as he puts this one to a 4-point game. Ethan beat his little brother in 2K today by a ton of points, and he was the Lakers, and Ethan was the Thunder. Free throw, and that is good. 3-point play complete. In a 3-point game we got with under 4 minutes left to go before half. It's going to be Philadelphia ball. Danny Green moves it over to Harris. Harris guarded at the left wing perimeter by Garrett Temple. Moves it over to the left elbow. Embiid goes inside and just monster jam there. Just question marks defensively all over the place. Wendell Carter could not get it. Backdoor help by Thaddeus Young could not work right there. 2 men on him. Slightly. Enough space, though, led for Embiid to throw it down. He's got 20. 8 for 9 from the floor. Chicago has it here with LaVine. He dribbles back to the right wing perimeter. LaVine now going to take this one inside. Bounce pass off the cut. Carter, pro hop, puts it up. Tough bucket, good for 2. As Embiid took a flop on the ground, couldn't get called, or could not get the foul call as the ref said play on. Philadelphia up by 3. They got it back. 3 minutes left to go before half. They move it over to Embiid. Once again, they got a one-on-one. Embiid guarded by Carter. Embiid has it. Double team now. Pass over to Green at the right corner. Green moves it back out top of the key to the left corner. A 3 in the air. They missed it by Thibault. Offensive rebound off a player falling down there by Chicago. That's just a height advantage right there. Tobias Harris with a putback good for 2. And Arcidiacono just underneath finds himself on the ground. Underneath there. That's just 6'3", getting out rebounded by 6'6". Yes, I believe so. So yeah, he's the one that started out the Discord, over a year ago. So he's the one that has access to like the stuff, actually. So I don't even have access to that stuff. Jumper off the mark, no good. It's gonna go right back over to Chicago. Bulls have it now. Passes over around the perimeter. They'll take a 3. They drill it as Carter hits it. So it's a 2-point game. Embiid, one-on-one. Missed it off the mark, though, at the right baseline. A rebound by LaVine underneath. Yes, I do like hashtags for my streams. I don't do those tags at, like, the bottom. Though, or so, yeah, I know they come up for the uploaded videos. I don't even know if they come up for, the other content. But I just do that. I do the hashtag stuff I have in the description. Usually for the uploaded stuff, I do the tags for. So you got a minute 45 left to go before half in this one. Chicago has the chance to tie it up. Bulls have the basketball here. LaVine dribbles. Bounce pass inside over to Carter. But couldn't make the mark on as it goes out of bounds. They turn it over. Been a great game tonight here, guys. Really appreciate it for stopping them by. Good stream so far tonight. Indeed, it's been a great one. Pass inside the interior. Turnaround. Off the mark by Harris, though. Chicago lost control of it. They got the rebound, and they lost control of it. Went out of bounds. So Philly going to have it back. 1:24 left to go. I actually don't know that game. Pass off the cut. Good for 2. As Harris just cut straight away to the bucket. That's good for 2. What's good, Hardy? Welcome to the stream here from Hong Kong. Appreciate it for dropping them by, man. Hope all is going well. We got minute 10 left to go before halftime. It's going to be Chicago basketball. LaVine takes the distance. Embiid with a big block here to go in transition. 3-on-2 for the Sixers. They're going to take a 3. Green knew it's off the mark. Defensive rebound by Embiid. Keeps it alive. Kicks it outside to Curry. Curry takes the 3. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Harris missed the putback. Another offensive rebound. Embiid missed it. A 3rd straight offensive rebound by Harris. Keeps it alive. Feeds it inside to Embiid. And Embiid, after all of that, gets fouled. 48 seconds left to go. And just major rebounds here. Chicago having a lot of trouble competing against the Sixers on the board in this one. Plus 11 on the rebounds for Philadelphia. They're up on the rebounds 31-20. So Embiid going to go to the line, shoot 2. First one, got it. Second free throw coming up here. Just a moment. It's been a good game. So glad we're able to see like a great game so far. Single digits and not a blowout like it was going that way at one point. Philadelphia was up really early on, like 9 points. Second free throw good by Embiid. 45 seconds left to go before halftime. It's going to be Chicago basketball. They hand it off to LaVine. LaVine drives inside, gets behind Embiid. Good for two with a layup. What's good, UK reaction guy? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it for dropping them by. Did you have like another name there that you had for UK reaction guy? I don't remember that name specifically. That's why. As Philadelphia had it inside, and Embiid takes it a distance. Good for two by Embiid, and he's going to go to the line as well and shoot one. 33 seconds left to go before halftime here. Embiid's free throw. He got it. 30 seconds left to go before half, and Embiid just torching them up. That should be a final score number. Instead, he's got 25 points before halftime. No answer by Chicago in this game, trying to stop Joel Embiid. Wendell Carter Jr. has been ripped to shreds whenever he's guarded. They've even tried for double team help. For most of the double teams, it's been Thaddeus Young who's been able to beat a double teamer along with Carter trying to guard Embiid, but none of that's helped out tonight. No way you can stop here. The most likely player here, in my opinion, is going to win the MVP for the season. So 25 points by Embiid currently. LaVine got fouled. He's going to go to the line. So 29 seconds left to go. First one good by LaVine. Oh, good question there. Who's the person most frequently in these streams? Yeah, I think a lot of the mods that I have are. I would say probably Vegas and Vaughn have been here like the most often as far as like the mods or so. I would have to say out of all the mods, it's probably Vegas and Vaughn, because I remember they found my streams at the same time. I think it was like August of 2019. They've been on here for well over 2 years, like constantly. It's always great to have you guys here. A 3-point shot. Off the mark, no good by Philadelphia as Embiid took it top of the key. LaVine gonna jack up a 3 before halftime. No good off the back iron, and we go into half here in a 5-point game. It's a good one. Very good game. Yeah, Jason too, yep. Yeah, Jason's been on the channel, so he was a couple months after Vegas and Vaughn. So they both came around, I think, like August of 2019, and then Jason found my channel when I started streaming Kentucky. It was that huge game, I think, Kentucky against Louisville back in December of 2019. So that's where he came in. Interesting name here. Welcome to the stream. HS here. FHGH. Lakers and 4 he puts out. That's cool, Armando. He speaks Portuguese, also a little bit of Spanish. That's great, man. So 2 quarters in the books right now as we are at the half here. So currently we're just on this halftime right now. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I appreciate you guys for dropping them by, being a part here tonight on Behind Your Basketball. Some great play-by-play. Yep, Ravens been here since I think around December or so when I started covering Gonzaga. Ravens found my channel. Jason puts out as soon as he can come up with a 5K, he's going to invest in Bitcoin. Man, all these like crazy currencies are going to be like the future, it seems like the cryptocurrency stuff. Like I've heard that's going to be like big time in the future if you start doing that now. Armando trying to learn how to speak Mandarin here. He lives in San Francisco. A lot of people who speak Mandarin. That's cool, man. Yeah, a lot of people where I am. A lot of people came from the Azores to immigrate over to the U.S. where I am. So, Azores is a Portuguese island, and that's why like a lot of people in my area speak Portuguese. Portuguese is huge where I am. Rip for all the two continent hippos. Vegas and Vana may go extinct there. So just at halftime currently right now. Yeah, I was wondering why we weren't getting like so much today. A couple other people are also covering the game tonight. And then, oh, the NBA is also doing a scoreboard too. So that was why. Wow, this is the first time I heard of that Ant puts it there. So, he's already got a 25% increase in about 2 to 4 weeks. Wow, that's awesome. So, a couple games going on right now. Golden State has come back. Magic only up by 2, 93-91 the score there. Kelly Oubre Jr. looking good for Golden State. He's got 25 points tonight for him. Nuggets still up in that lead, leading the Cavs 95-78. Celtics cruising over the Hawks 66-41. Grizzlies by 14 over the Pistons 44-30. Bucks now up against the Thunder 32-26. And then the Suns leading the Pelicans by 4, 44-40. Oh, man, that's the worst. That he can't access the wallet because he forgot his password. Oh, jeez. Putting the password for the wrong one 10 times locks it over. Oh, man. That's just unfortunate. Jeez. That poor guy right there. Oh, man. College basketball tonight. Only one game, basically, for, like, the tournament or so. Not really big college basketball games on Friday, but Dayton Flyers blowing out St. Louis 64-45. Oh, Armando lost his password to his old Xbox account. That's the worst. Like when you got stuff that you like lose it. It's always the worst. Start everything all over from scratch. Yeah, that's the worst. So yeah, pretty good stream so far here, guys. Been a good game going out for this one tonight as well. Tomorrow I'm going to be back here. Yes, we're going to have quite a bit of games in the weekend. We posted that the games I'm covering over on my community tab for the post. But if you guys didn't already know so, these are the games I plan on to cover this weekend. 3 games tomorrow, 2 on Sunday. Tomorrow's going to be a great college basketball game to start off. It's going to be in mid-afternoon. It's 3 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be West Virginia against Texas for tomorrow. After that one's going to be Louisville against North Carolina. And then the next one after that, that's going to be the late night game for the 8:30 game. That's going to be Lakers against Heat there for the NBA Finals rematch. And then fast forwarding to Sunday, we got, oh man, great game between Michigan and Ohio State. Wisconsin lost against Iowa yesterday. So that one went down. I'm thinking about when Michigan destroyed Wisconsin, like when I covered that game over a month ago. But those teams played each other last Sunday too. But this Sunday I plan on covering Michigan against Ohio State for a huge game, and then Celtics versus Pelicans right after that to support my Celtics. Yeah, let's see here. What Golden State's got coming on up. I think they got a national TV game coming on up next week. Wednesday, February 24th, they got a game against the Pacers. So if college, I don't know what they got for college that day. There's a day that's Alabama, Arkansas for college, because I want to cover that one too. That's going to be a huge game. I don't know if it's on Wednesday or Tuesday. Let's see. Oh, so that's on Wednesday. So I'll let you guys know later in the week, because Alabama, Arkansas, if that's on ESPN, they haven't decided the network just yet. But I really want to cover that game too, because that's a huge game. So yeah, Joel Embiid just torching Chicago inside in the first half here, leading scorer by far with 25. He got 25 points. He's got 8 rebounds, 9 for 14 from the floor. He's gone to the free throw line 4 separate times where he's 7 for 8 at the free throw line. Will I cover a BYU game this season? I know the BYU boy will be happy about that. I'm not sure. I guess only time will tell if that happens. Wasn't there a Stanford game on Thursday? I'll take a look and see. I think there was one. I think it's against Oregon, believe it or not. But I don't know what time they're gonna schedule that. If they're gonna, yeah, it's Thursday, February 25th. So I don't know if they're gonna schedule that for like, oh, they got it on the schedule right now, 9 o'clock Eastern. So all they have to do is just put it on the network right now. So they haven't specified a network for it. So it's 9 o'clock Eastern. How far could BYU go to the WCC tournament? They'll probably make it to the championship game this year against Gonzaga for the WCC championship game. Even though Loyola Marymount, they are sneaky for LMU this year. I just realized they're in 3rd place in the WCC. Like, they were not good last year. They completely turned it around this season. So there's a couple of teams that they were just really bad last year, and they just turned it around. A couple mid-majors. I think James Madison last year, they went like 9-22. And this year, they're at the top of their conference. That's interesting there, Vaughn. Got got some interesting Japanese out here out in the chat. Yeah, BYU second in their conference. Loyola Marymount's in 3rd, tied with Pepperdine. That's sneaky for this year. LMU is 11-6. So yeah, currently we're just at halftime here right now. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't already done so. Ring that notification bell as well if you guys are new. He's not here tonight so far, Vaughn. Yeah, St. Mary's. I can see St. Mary's making a run to the WCC semis for this year. So I can see them making a run to the semis, even though they're in the back half of the conference. They played Gonzaga the first time tough, and then yesterday it's just nobody's been a match for Gonzaga lately. Yeah, Russell puts out here the craziness of college basketball in the tournament. So some team that's projected to take it all will lose first round as always and ruin everybody's bracket. Yep, always one bracket buster. Yeah, that's my concern right now about Baylor. They just keep on postponing games for Baylor. So even though Baylor, it's been everybody going back and forth this season between Baylor and Gonzaga. A lot of people who they're gonna pick for the final. Baylor just hasn't played in like over 2 weeks. So Baylor hasn't played a game since the 2nd of February. So it's gonna be going on for over 3 weeks now for Baylor. They're projected to get back to playing on Tuesday, February 23rd. So that's their next game, and they're gonna take on Iowa State. Out of all teams, so they take on Iowa State, and then they got West Virginia and Kansas coming up, unless they're gonna have to make up games somehow. They're gonna have to make up those games. Let's see here. Armando, his friend wants to give up Klay Thompson to the T-Wolves just to get D'Angelo Russell. That would be a no. Yeah, D'Lo's injured right now. I think he's out from like 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, BYU boy is interesting. He doesn't annoy me with the questions. I'm actually fine with it. It's just interesting when he sends the questions. It's interesting. Like he asked me a random question about BYU with like 10 seconds left to go in a Celtics-Clippers game a couple weeks ago. It's more like the timing of them, when they're set or so. When we got like a huge game that the magnitude is absolutely huge here, like a tie game with like a minute left to go, and it pops up as a random question where everybody's talking about the game going on. It's pretty funny though. Yeah, I've got no problem with it. It's just he's an interesting dude. We get those people here in the streams. We're going to start off second half here in a couple moments here. Appreciate all for dropping by, being a part on these streams tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball. So we're going to start the third quarter a couple minutes from now. Big problem for Chicago in that first half. Even though they're staying in this game up by 5, has been trying to defend Joel Embiid in the first half. They put Wendell Carter Jr. one-on-one on him. Was not the answer. Then they set out a couple of double teams here or there to help out Carter as Thaddeus Young came along. Could not happen. Was not the answer. Joel Embiid just torching Chicago tonight. 25 points, 8 rebounds, 9 for 14 from the floor. And he is just looking so good. 25 in the first half. Kyle Lowry, welcome back in with a check mark right now for the second half as you guys join in for a good one. Philadelphia by 5. It's going to be Chicago basketball to start off the second half. The Bulls take it past half court. Kobe White flings it out to the top of the key to LaVine. LaVine dribbles now at the left elbow, passes back outside to Carter. Open 3, lines it up. It's an air ball. Goes out of bounds. Philadelphia will have it back. He had the look. Just went to the side of the rim out of bounds. So first possession now for Philly. They will have it. J.D. Creed guarded by White at the left wing. Passes over to Embiid. Hands it off now to Harris. Dribbles to the top of the key. Embiid sets the pick. Rolls downward. Harris. Jumper though. As he's going to take it at the left elbow. Missed it off the mark. Rebound by the Bulls. Chicago basketball. Second possession now in the third quarter. LaVine dribbles. Drives inside the lane. Shot fake on Embiid. Passes to the right wing. Tipped out of bounds by Danny Green. The clock will stop at 11:16. It's going to be Chicago ball back. This game is huge for Chicago because they are knocking on the doorstep on being the number 8 team in the Eastern Conference. LaVine dribbles right baseline, passes inside, puts it up, no good. Great defense by Embiid as Carter was looking for the fall, couldn't get it. I think he tried to attempt to go for a slam dunk over Embiid and was like, no, as he was halfway up there, just floated up the shot. Embiid kicks it back out wide the thigh ball. Moves over to Embiid free throw circle. Embiid jumper over Carter, and he hits it. Just too good in this one here for Joel Embiid. 27 points, 10:40 left to go as he is 10 for 15 from the floor with 9 rebounds. Chicago basketball, White. Dribbles at the right wing, gives it over. Ball into the hands of Wendell Carter. Passes out around the perimeter. As they have it, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Offensive foul by Chicago. It's going to go right back over to Philly. Haley Deegan right now, 7th place right there for the truck race. Hopefully she'll be able to move up some spots there towards the end of that one. We're back into it. Inside, Philadelphia gets called for the offensive foul. Joel Embiid underneath right there just pushes off with the elbow. It's going to go right back over to the Bulls. Kobe White underneath. He was the one that took the charge on Embiid. So it's going to go right back over to Chicago. 10:20 left to go in the third. Bulls basketball. White will dribble past half court. White hands it off around the perimeter. Patrick Williams moves it over to Levine. Drives inside. Jumper. Takes it off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound Philadelphia. Sixers will have it back approaching the 10-minute mark left to go in the third. Philly at the top of the key. Embiid has it now at the left elbow. Embiid passes out to Curry. Shot fake. Takes the deep 2. It's up by Curry. Missed it. Defensive rebound picked up by the Bulls. Chicago ball here. At the left wing. Levine has it. He'll take the 3 over Green, hit the front rim. Missed another one there by Zach LaVine, the rebound by the Sixers. Philadelphia basketball, Harris moves it back outside to Embiid. Embiid 1-on-1, that's his matchup right now. Embiid dribbles left baseline, now double team. Kobe White went to go on the double team, and now it's a 1-on-1 again. Backing his way inside on Carter. Embiid jumper over Carter, and gets it in the foul. Big bucket right there. Turnaround jumper to left elbow by Joel Embiid, and just 0 answers in this game tonight for Chicago trying to guard Embiid here. No answers whatsoever by Wendell Carter Jr. Just picked up his 3rd personal foul. They're putting a 1-on-1 on the best player right now, going out for MVP this season for Joel Embiid, and he is just torching them up. Embiid's free throw is good, and he has got the largest lead of the game right now for Philly. 30 points by Embiid with 9:20 left to go in the third. Chicago basketball, Kobe White. Dribbles, takes the jumper, gets it. Right over at the right elbow over Danny Green as he hits it. Big jumper there for White. Approaching 9 minutes left to go here. It's going to be Tobias Harris has it for Philly. Moves back outside to nobody though. Turnover for the Sixers. He was looking for Curry around the perimeter but couldn't get him for that. Chicago gets the inbound inside. And they're going to draw the foul, so it's going to lead to Chicago shooting 2 coming up at the line. Patrick Williams will go to the free throw line, shoot 2 coming up for the Bulls. First free throw coming up by Williams. That one is good. It's good to see that Chicago's hanging in this game tonight, though. You look at the numbers that Joel Embiid has, basically like almost half of his team's points so far, 30 out of the 63. And if I just provided you with Joel Embiid's numbers and told you guys that Joel Embiid scored 30 with 8:50 left to go in the third quarter, you'd be like, dude, what's the score? Philadelphia by like 25? No. Philly's only up by 6 in this one, 63-57. It's going to be Philly ball. Bounce pass off the trail. Embiid, though, was pickpocketed. Nice defensive steal in the lane. Leads to Levine throwing it down. Two-handed jam in the foul. It's going to be a one-possession game here if Levine can hit the free throw. As he was fouled from behind in transition off the steal. Took it coast to coast for the slam jam as Thibault picked up the personal. What's good? Bills fan Neil. Welcome to stream here, man. He's home by himself. Welcome to stream here, brother. Glad that you're joining in here whenever you get the chance. It's been a good game. Actually, they take away the bucket. They are going to take away the bucket for LaVine slam dunk, so it's going to go back to a 6-point game. Oh, wait 1 second. They're going to look to see this on the monitor. So you're going to look to see this on the monitor here, whether the foul was before the shot by Thybulle. Step for step. LaVine was guarded by Thybulle. Oh, yeah, Thybulle didn't even... So coach's challenge by Philly. Thybulle didn't really touch LaVine. He just let him have a clear path to slam it down. So I think they're gonna stick with it. 63-57. I think they're gonna stick now. We got 8:38 left to go. Joel Embiid's career high, it's 46. So 46 points for his career high, and Embiid tonight already with 30. We still got over 8.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, so could very well hit that 46 mark today. It all in this game is close, so they're not going to rest Embiid if it keeps on being close like this, because they've taken out Embiid and put in Howard, and when they've got the second unit on the court for Philly, this game that's how Chicago was able to take the lead. They came from behind, down by 9 first half. They took the lead with the second unit out there for quite some time. So Zach LaVine. Okay, so Chicago went to the free throw line. Both of them go down. That's good for 2. 63-59. Chicago gets the ball right back. And the 3-point shot, no good. An air ball. Rebound by Philly. Sixers have with Curry. Curry takes the 3 straight away. Off the mark, no good. A rebound by the Bulls. Yeah, Celtics looking good tonight for sure, man. Glad to see there. Quick scoreboard update for you guys in just a moment as Chicago missed the 3. Rebounds by Philadelphia. Celtics leading the Hawks looking good. 89-65. So by 24, Boston leads it. 8 minutes left to go in the third here. Embiid with 30. He's guarded in a one-on-one pass. Deflected inside. Able to get it back. Thybulle shuffles it out. Right corner 3. Green. Takes it off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Embiid. Helps to keep it alive. As Chicago knocks him down. It's going to be a personal foul picked by the Bulls. And the clock will stop with 7:53. So non-shooting foul. It's going to be a Philadelphia inbound coming up underneath their hoop. Philly has it, and Harris travels with it. So Tobias Harris, when he got the inbound, he traveled with it. And that's going to go right back over to Chicago, and strange enough, Joel Embiid with 30 and 11. It's only a 4-point game. So Bulls have it here, LaVine. Dribble to the right wing perimeter. Bounce pass off the cut. Turnaround jumper. And Embiid comes up with a block doing everything. Denies Wendell Carter Jr. off the turnaround jumper mid-range. Philadelphia has it now. Harris back outside to Embiid. Embiid at the left wing. Guarded. Double team. Spin move inside. Too good. Good for 2 by Joel Embiid. Just torching them tonight. 6-point Philadelphia lead with 7:20 left to go. What's good, Zach? Welcome to the stream here. When Golden State starts winning again, don't be calling him a bandwagon fan. He's been a fan for Golden State for a long time. They're good to know, brother. Glad that you're loyal and stick with your team there. And yeah, Golden State up against Orlando right now. So they have come from behind and they're beating the Magic 112-106 now. 7 minutes left to go. Philadelphia has it back. Right corner 3. Curry. Off the mark, no good. Tipped up in the air, and defensive rebound goes into the hands to Kobe White. White moves it past half court to LaVine. LaVine going to go inside. Puts it up and good for 2 over Embiid. Guess what? 2-point game. Strange enough, with Joel Embiid scoring 32, Chicago has this a 1-possession game. Embiid at the right wing. Passes over to Green, right baseline dribble. Moves it out to the left corner. Pass gets deflected. My whole thing just froze up here for a moment. Gonna get it right back. And we had it back for a moment. That's odd why the TV just keeps on freezing up here. We got 6:30 left to go. Let's see if I can grab it on another thing. See what's up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it just froze up and it went back, so that's good to see. Very odd why I did that, but pass going to get to go out of bounds. 65-63 the score. We got 6:29 left to go as we going to go on a timeout. Yeah, that was odd. I got the big loading buffer over my TV that I have for a moment. But we're on a timeout currently. Man, if you're just joining us here, Joel Embiid, 32 points, 11 rebounds, 12 for 17 from the floor. Chicago's had 0 answers to stop him tonight in this matchup. And the rest of the Sixers, though, they got to pick it up. The number 2 scorer, Tobias Harris, with 9 points. He's got 10 rebounds tonight. Other than that, though, a lot of the rest of the players here are struggling. Seth Curry has missed 7 shots. He's only got 3 points in the first quarter off of a 3 in like the first 3 minutes. Danny Green's missed 5 shots. He is 2 for 7 from the floor. And Matisse Thybulle's only taken 3 shots. He has got 2 points in the starting 5. And then the bench for Philadelphia got 12 points off the bench combined. Dwight Howard with 6 of those. 4 by Maxey and 2 by Korkmaz. Would I rather have Embiid or Jokic on my team? I'd probably take Jokic there as far as durability. So even though Embiid's on a whole nother level this season, the big thing for Embiid though is that he's injury prone and he's in and out of the lineup at times. So that's the thing there. Whereas Jokic is always consistent and he's just a scoring machine, best passing big in the whole NBA. Even though Embiid's a terrific defender, that's the only thing for Jokic is that he's a scoring machine, but he's not like a top defender. Dayton Flyers just dismantled St. Louis for college basketball, 76-53 the final. We're also in the third quarter currently here. Let's update that. So we are in the third right now. Magic, wow. Oh, man, have they gone on the run. Last time I checked, like 5 minutes ago, Golden State was leading. I think it was like 114-108. And now it's Orlando just going on a monster run. 119-114 Orlando as they lead it. And Nikola Vucevic got himself a triple-double. 28 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. Nuggets up against the Cavs. Jamal Murray. Where has this been all season long for him? 114-95 Denver. Jamal Murray with 48 points tonight for Denver. And then Celtics looking good at the end of the third quarter, leading Atlanta 98-73. Good to see Kemba Walker's doing great for him. 22 points tonight for him. Memphis up against the Pistons at half, 53-43. Bucks by 4 over the Thunder, 46-42. And then Pelicans lead the Suns 66-39. While the Raptors out to a 7-0 lead against Minnesota. We are back into it. In a 2-point game, it's going to be Chicago basketball. 6 minutes approaching that mark left remaining. LaVine dribbles top of the key. Bounce pass. As Carter will hand it off to LaVine. Bounce pass back over to Carter. Turnaround jumper over Embiid. No good off the mark. Rebound over to Philadelphia. Sixers have it under 6 minutes left to go. Harris passes back outside Green. Dials up the 3. Splashes. He drills it. 5:45 left to go in the third, and a great one going on board right now. Chicago basketball, they will take it past half court with Temple. Temple moves it over inside. LaVine dribbles back out to the left wing perimeter. LaVine will take the 3 over Thybulle, sticks it. Big triple in a 2-point game. 3's dropping down as a late here. Here's Philadelphia now as they have the basketball. Zach LaVine with 20 tonight for Chicago. Top of the key. Danny Green moves it over left baseline. Dribble for Harris. He is now guarded by Patrick Williams. They move it back over to Tobias Harris at the left elbow. Harris guarded by Williams. Dribbles left baseline. Throws it down. Two-handed slam by Tobias Harris. 70-66 in the great one right now. Under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Cover play-by-play basketball, NBA college hoops, and behind your basketball, LaVine takes inside. Shot will get denied, goes out of bounds, but the Bulls will get it back with under 5 left to go. Chicago going to get the inbound underneath. Passes to a wide open LaVine, but there was a offensive foul there, able to clear up the cut there off the screen. Chicago gets called for the offensive foul, and it's going to be a turnover by them. Goes back to Philly. That was the look there. If they had gotten away with that one, Philadelphia going to have it. Maxey moves it over to Harris. Harris spin move inside, and he gets fouled. Garrett Temple picks up the personal. He's going to send 2 free throws coming up at the line here by Tobias Harris for Philadelphia. First free throw by Harris, and he hits it. Second free throw coming up right now. Been a good game tonight. Glad to see that Chicago is able to stick with Philly throughout this one. Second free throw is good. 4.5 left to go in the third here. Chicago basketball. They will dribble past half court. Kobe White moves over outside. Williams back over to White. Dials up the 3. Drills it by Kobe White. 3 is dropping now here for Chicago. 4:20 left to go in the third. Maxey has it for Philadelphia. Moves it over top of the key. Harris dribbles towards his left. Passes back over to Harris to the left elbow. He is guarded by Patrick Williams. Powers his way in there. Good for 2 by Tobias Harris up and in off the backboard. Yeah, impressive game tonight for Jamal Murray. Wow. So finally the season drops down 50. Under 4 minutes left to go now. Chicago drives inside. Puts it up and in by Kobe White. Off the glass. Good for 2. This has been a good one. Here goes Philadelphia. Top of the key. Harris hands it off to Maxey. Maxey dribbles to the left elbow. Back over to Embiid. Got a lot of space. Jumper too easy at the free throw circle. Good for 2 by Joel Embiid. Way too easy, Chicago. Their defense giving them that much space. 12 more points, and he's going to tie his career high with 46. With 46, he's got 34 for Embiid. A jumper at the right baseline. No good off the mark by Chicago. Harris goes inside. Puts it up and in. Good for 2 off the backboard by Philadelphia with 3 minutes left to go. But a good one. Tobias Harris with 8 points this quarter. 17 points total. Kobe White dribbles towards his left. The pick set by Thaddeus Young. Pass over to Young, top of the free throw circle. Young hands it off now. They turn the corner. Go inside. Patrick Williams hit the rim short. Offensive rebound. Young. Good for 2. Philadelphia basketball now. As we approach the 2:30 mark. Left to go, and Tyrese Maxey moves it over to Embiid. Once again, he has space. Shot fake, gonna make his move inside. He dribbles back out around the perimeter now. Pass over to Maxey. Moves it out to Embiid. And he has a lot of space. Dials up a 3, and Embiid drills it. Joel Embiid. Too good. What is good, Steven? Welcome to the stream here, man. Embiid's got 37. 9 more points to tie his record for 46 for his career high. 7 more points to get a new career high. And we're only in the third quarter with 2 minutes left to go. And Embiid comes up with a steal. They got numbers. 3-on-2. Pass ahead of the pack to Maxey. Lays it up and in. Good for 2 off the backboard there by Maxey as they extend it to a 10-point lead. 1:50 left to go in the third now. Chicago basketball. Bulls have it at the right wing. Kobe White passes top of the key. Thaddeus Young. Young dribbles to the left elbow. Hands it off to LaVine. LaVine dribbles, bounce pass to Young now inside. Flings it back outside to Williams. Open 3. Missed it off the back iron. Offensive rebound keeps alive. Pro hop tempo inside. Good for 2 in the foul. Tobias Harris, or Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle, late personal foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. Shoot 2 coming up by Garrett Temple. Puts it to an 8-point game. We go on the timeout. Minute 33 left to go. Chicago hanging in there. Philadelphia, though, trying to go for his career highs. Joel Embiid. Wow. What a game. Embiid with 37. We ain't even close to being done. 1:33 left to go in the third, heading over to the timeout. Alright, right now the timeout here, guys. If you're new on the stream, first timer here, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams I cover on Behind the Arc Basketball. Celtics looking good up against the Hawks, 100-85. Good to see Jason Tatum with 23 points, Kemba Walker with 22. Jaylen Brown and even Tristan Thompson, he's got 17 along with Jaylen Brown, and the Time Lord with 12 off the bench. That's when you know things are clicking. 12 points in 15 minutes by Robert Williams III. Wow. Magic led early. Golden State came back, they led it. And then Golden State blew a fourth quarter lead. Magic outscored Golden State in quarter number 4, 31-26 for the Magic to get the dub, 124-120 the final. Wow. Man, what a game there. Nuggets up by 16 over the Cavs, 116-100. Jamal Murray got half of the points that Cleveland scored. Jamal Murray with 50 for Denver. As Denver up by 16, 116-100. So the Cavs only scored 50. The Cavs scored 100. And Murray for Denver scored 50. Wow. Grizzlies up against the Pistons, 58-49. Bucks by 4 at halftime over the Thunder, 46-42. While the Pelicans lead it by 6 over the Suns, 70-64. Raptors, T-Wolves, 9-5 Toronto. So yeah, right now we're just in a timeout currently. It's been a good game. Chicago was able to take the lead when Joel Embiid went to the bench in the second quarter. And then Philadelphia was able to take it right back to go into halftime. Yeah, I would think that Golden State would have took that one, Lucas. Yeah, whenever there's like a new person in here, well, Steven's been in here since the NBA playoffs, but if there's like a new person in there, make sure to welcome them and to be a part of the community here. Yeah, whenever somebody joins in, feel free to welcome them as well. Even if they're part of like past streams here, feel free to welcome them in. That's why guys are part of the community right now. So we are back into it. 83-75 the score. We're back into this one. Minute 33 left to go. Chicago free throw good at the line. 7-point game. It's going to be Maxey basketball. Maxey dribbles, drives inside, shot gets denied from behind. Chicago going to get the block underneath by Thaddeus Young. Leads to a coast-on-coast layup. That is good by Temple. Guess what? This is a good game. It's a 5-point game with a minute 12 left to go. Oh, wow, that's awesome, man. You got the same hoodie that I got right here. This sweatshirt's nice. They have. It's really comfortable. Yep. Should be able to get to that during the tournament, man. Cannot wait. Cannot wait till we grind it out on that mark. It's going to be an awesome tournament for sure. So Chicago here at the line. So foul assessed after the play was over. Free throw good by Levine as he drills it. And that means that Chicago's also in a bonus. So minute 12 left to go. Philadelphia gets the inbound in their backcourt here. The magnitude of this game is huge. It's going to be even bigger when we go to the fourth quarter, knowing what Chicago's playing for to be a part of the playoff hunt right now. Half a game behind Charlotte and number 8. At the right wing perimeter, Philadelphia with Maxey moves it over to Green. Green goes inside, floats it up, no good. And he gets the rebound but steps out of bounds with it. So Chicago has the chance to make this even closer at the end of the third right now. Joel Embiid is setting to end the third quarter. So on the court here for Chicago, they got Valentine, Satoransky, Also got out there who has the ball, Thaddeus Young, Archie Diacono, who is out there as well, and also Kobe White, or Zach LaVine's out there. So Zach LaVine's out there. LaVine took the jumper, no good off the mark. Satoransky has it back here at the right wing. Passes inside, moves it back out to LaVine. Bounce pass off the trail, lost control of it though off the fingertips by Thaddeus Young as it's stolen here by the Sixers. Sixers have it, ball now into the hands to Maxey. He's going to slow it down. 1 second differential, shot clock and game clock. Yup, close game tonight here, Chicago Bulls 1-2-3. Must be happy about this. Your team hanging in there in this one right now. Maxey, too high off the backboard. Dwight Howard, though, able to clear it up with a big two-handed flush, as that is good with a throwdown. A 6-point game with 7 seconds left to go here before the end of 3. Satoransky dribbles at the right elbow. Moves it back, a 3. They take it. Hit the front rim. Offensive rebound. Floats it up at the horn. And it will not count by Thaddeus Young. So at the end of the third here, the score. Philadelphia 85, Chicago 79. Great game. Even got a drum line going on here for the Sixers tonight at their home court. So you see that right now. Maybe I'll do some stuff for you guys. Sometime when I get the chance there with a nice drum off. Maybe sometime. Future stream in the future. Take note of it. Right now on this timeout, 85-79. Philadelphia leading. Do I think Zach Wilson going to be good in the NFL? I haven't seen much of him so far, so I'm not like big into college football. I don't really pay attention to like much college football or so, but I hope he's able to become something out there in the NFL. What's good, Brian? Welcome to the stream here, man. Jumping freestyle, maybe sometime. He is back into the chat here. Hope all is going well, Brian. So we ended the third quarter. Going to move on to quarter number 4. Chicago is also Bradley's second favorite team. Big fan of Zach LaVine. And also Markkanen Wendell Carter Jr. But a good game. If I told you right now that Joel Embiid was scoring 37 points and 11 rebounds, you guys would think probably, if you didn't see the score, that Philadelphia was blowing out Chicago by like 20-25, basically. So that's why. And no, it's only a 6-point game currently. That's what's going on right now. Favorite NFL teams, the Patriots, Armando. So I'm a big Boston sports fan for all the New England teams. Patriots, Red Sox, Celtics, Bruins. Oh, wow. That's awesome. So Steven puts out Zach Wilson is a member of his church. That's great, man. So we're going to start off the fourth quarter here in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and ring that notification bell as well. I cover NBA games, college basketball games here on Behind the Arc Basketball, play-by-play, some great action that we're going to have here this weekend. So, you guys have been awesome here tonight as we just keep on rolling out here on the channel. On the road to 10K. We're almost there. We're almost at 9.9 here. It's incredible how far we have come a year ago. We had hit 1,000, so like around a year ago. Philadelphia still has a rebounding advantage, a double on the glass, or double digits on the glass. They're at plus 10 on the boards, 41-31. The problem for Chicago in this game has been everything just trying to guard Joel Embiid. Embiid just too good, 37-11 tonight. 14 for 20 from the floor. They put a one-on-one matchup multiple times with Wendell Carter Jr. taking advantage of it. They put a double-double with some help with Thaddeus Young as he has come along. And B just too good. He has taken advantage of it. And that's why he very well could win MVP in my opinion for this season. You drip or drown? Brian says I'm dripping. I guess drip there. I don't... I've actually never used those terms before, though, as we are right back into it. Fourth quarter has begun now, as we started off here in the fourth. It's going to be Philadelphia basketball first. Korkmaz, deep 2 jumper. He took it, he missed it. Embiid's currently on the bench as they got Dwight Howard onto the court here. So we'll see if Chicago make this game closer like they did in the second quarter when Embiid was on the bench. Pass inside over to Young. Thaddeus Young puts it up in the key. That's good for 2. In a 4-point game. 11:15 left to go. Philadelphia basketball. Maxey has it top of the key. Moves over to Dwight Howard. On the court here for the Sixers. Maxey, Dwight Howard, Mike Scott, Korkmaz, and also Curry. Curry moves it back outside to Maxey. Maxey at the left wing as he dribbles. Maxey 1-on-1. Jumper over Valentine. No good off the mark. Rebound by Chicago. On the court here for the Bulls as they have a full steam ahead with Satoransky. Passes to the right corner. Got Satoransky, Valentine, Thaddeus Young, Arcidiacono, and Kobe White. The 5 in the court currently for Chicago, and the whistle will fall, picked up by Philadelphia as the clock will stop with 10:47. So drip meaning I get the style right there. Yep. Yep, I get the style right there, I guess, Brian. 10:47 left to go. Inbound by the Bulls now. They have it. Only down by 4, even though Embiid's got 37. Bounce pass. Valentine into the hands of Young. Moves it back out. Satoransky jumper. Takes to the free throw circle. Missed it. Rebound by Mike Scott for Philadelphia. Najim, welcome on the channel here. Appreciate it, bud, for dropping them by. If you guys are just joining us, 10.5 left to go. Great game tonight here on national TV. Korkmaz has it. Away from the basketball, though, Kobe White going to pick up the personal foul. Got 30-plus people out on the chat here. If you guys are new, hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for in this game. If you're going out for Philadelphia or going out for Chicago. Also, feel free to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're digging the content here. I cover play-by-play of NBA games, also college basketball games on my channel. Floater in the key, no good by Philadelphia. Chicago has the chance to make this game even closer as Embiid is currently on the bench. Kobe White floats it up, free throw circle. Air ball, no good. Went short, rebound by Philly here underneath by Dwight Howard. Puts the ball into the hands of Curry. Curry top of the key. Passes out to Mike Scott, back out to Seth Curry. Curry dribbles, lost it, and a reach and fall picked up by the Bulls here. Clock will stop with 10 minutes. Do I think Seth Curry could play for Golden State, or will that confuse people? I actually think in the future that he might team up with Steph there in the future. I really do think so. So I guess we won't know until the future here, but only time will tell. But I think it's possible in the future. Steven going out for the Sixers in this one for his prediction. Glad to have you back, bud. And 9:45 left to go. 2 in the shot clock. Curry, deep 2. Hit the front rim, no good. Valentine comes up with a defensive rebound for Chicago. Chicago has the chance to put it to a one-possession game. This possession right now, Valentine, guarded by Korkmaz, top of the key. Valentine moves it over to Cornet. He takes the 3. It's up. No good off the mark. Rebound Curry for Philadelphia. 9:25 left to go and a good one we got going on right now. Philly has it. At the right elbow, Curry, jumper over Satoransky. He drills it for 2. 9:10 left to go. Left baseline dribble all the way to the bucket. Good for 2 by Chicago. Yeah, interesting what Vaughn does there. The things that I know on here with some of you guys. Under 9 minutes remaining, Curry kicks it back outside. Ball now into the hands of Maxey. Maxey will dribble drive inside, and he gets stripped into the lane. Great defensive play by Chicago. Clock on the stop with under 9 minutes left to go. Yeah, so Steven here, he's a James Madison fan for college. And for college basketball this season, man, James Madison has completely turned it around. I think last year they went like 9-22. This year, I looked a couple of days ago to see who was on top of the conference in the Colonial, and they're on top over Northeastern right now in the conference, so a major turnaround. They might actually be in the tournament. 3-point shot, Chicago drills it. Oh, they get a steal as Chicago gonna go and they take the lead with it. Arcidiacono, heads up defense right there off the inbound, gets the steal, and that is 5 quick points by the Bulls. They drill the 3. They get the steal on the inbound, and look who's on top now, Chicago by 1. Timeout taken by Philadelphia, 8:31 left to go. What a game. Incredible match here. Do not change the dial because we got a good one as we go into timeout. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Oh, man. The magnitude of this game is crazy, especially for Chicago here, trying to pick up a big time win. Chicago, right now, number 9 in the Eastern Conference, half game behind Charlotte. They will put themselves right into the playoff hunt with a W tonight. Philadelphia, top of the Eastern Conference. Man, what a game. 9-2 in the fourth quarter without Embiid here on the court to start off the fourth quarter. Chicago has come back, so we have a timeout with 8:31 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream here, feel free to let me know who you're rooting for on the chat. If you're going out for the Sixers, going for the Bulls tonight. Also, if you'd like to become a member of the Behind the Arc Basketball channel Discord, we posted a link down in the chat, down in the description below this video, as well as my Twitter link I got, as well as the Behind the Arc Basketball channel channel merchandise as well. We also posted the Behind the Arc Basketball channel memberships, link there to my homepage. If anybody's interested, If anybody's interested out there, special shout out to the end of my live stream, as low as $1.99 per month to become a member here on my streams. I cover NBA games, also college basketball games here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Big weekends we're going to have here on the streams. Tomorrow, play-by-play, Texas versus West Virginia for college hoops at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, followed up by Louisville against the UNC at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And then the NBA game tomorrow night, the rematch of the NBA Finals from last season, Lakers versus Heat at 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So triple header on Saturday. Sunday we'll have 2 great games. As we're going to have a college basketball game that's going to be incredible, hopefully, between number 3 Michigan and number 4 Ohio State at 1 o'clock Eastern, and then Celtics against Pelicans in the afternoon after that one. Welcome here, everybody, though. What a game. Man, what a game here. Joel Embiid scoring 37 points, his career high. Is 46, by the way. He's got 11 rebounds. If I told you his numbers, he's got 37-11, you would probably think that Chicago would be down by like 20-25 in this game. 20-25 plus. But no. Chicago here in this game today, Zach LaVine having another good showing for him with 21. Not his best game, though. He's perfect at the line with perfect 10 for 10 at the free throw line. Sandon Ransky helping out off the bench with 10 points. 15 by Wendell Carter. Hey, what's good here? I only know English here, but welcome to Streamer the Russian. How's Memphis doing? I'll update you guys from Memphis right now. Memphis Grizzlies leading the Pistons 74-65 with 4:20 left to go in the third. Celtics up by 13 against the Hawks, 117-104. And the Nuggets have won against the Cavs, 120-103. We're back into action right now, 8:30 left to go, as Chicago, after the timeout, at the free throw line, and the free throw good. They lead by 2. It's going to be Philadelphia basketball. Philly has the top of the key with Maxey. Maxey moves it out to Korkmaz. Embiid is back in the game. Tobias Harris now at the left elbow. He's going to go inside, and that's going to be a blocking foul picked up by Chicago. So it's going to send Tobias Harris to the line shooting 2. Hey, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream here. Free throws here at the line, coming up 2 of them by Tobias Harris. First one he missed off the back iron. Wow, Chicago indeed. They've come back, and Embiid was not playing for the start of the fourth quarter, but Chicago outscoring Philadelphia here 10-2. At the start of the fourth. Second free throw, Harris hits it, 1-point game. 8:10 left to go. Do I think Utah will win tonight? Got a tough one against the Clippers. I'm going to take Utah, though, in that one. So I will take Utah, because they have been rolling. Welcome in from Russia. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not able to read your name because it's all in Russian, so I thought it was out in Russian. Yeah, I haven't worked out in a while or so, because I'm usually always busy, but usually during the summer when I have time. Chicago takes the 3, missed it off the mark. Rebound back to Philly with under 8 minutes left to go here. Tobias Harris has it the left wing. He is guarded by Satoransky. Pass on top to Embiid. Embiid takes the jumper. He hits it. Good for 2, and Joel Embiid. He has got tonight 39 points. Philadelphia also takes the lead. 90-89 with 7.5 left to go. Awesome, man. So Edward right there. So yeah, I'll refer you to Edward there. 90-89 now the scores. We're going to go on a timeout right now. Appreciate you guys for dropping them by tonight, being a part here on the stream. Right now, just in this timeout, man. Philadelphia with a couple things. That's why this is a game tonight. It's a 1-point game because Philadelphia has turned it over 15 times. Chicago doing a great job with the basketball. Chicago in the back of the NBA in turnovers per game, but they've only turned it over 9 times tonight. And the other thing's the free throws. The Bulls are perfect at the line. They're 18 for 18 tonight, the charity stripe. Whereas Philadelphia, that's what they've usually done, is gone to the free throw line this season. They've taken the most free throws at the line for free throws attempts out of any team this year in the NBA. And today, they're only 12 for 17 at the charity stripe. Yeah, this game more interesting than I thought as well here. Welcome to the stream here, Gabriel. Appreciate it, brother, for dropping them by. Man, I looked at this for national TV. I would have thought Philadelphia by double digits, but man, Chicago making this a game, and they are proving themselves right now in this one for the Bulls tonight. Multi national stream as well here, as we got going on. International reach on the stream. It is awesome here. Glad to reach you guys overseas. Chicago Bulls 1-2-3 knows how big Chicago needs this game. This is huge for the Bulls. They're looking to put this one, see if they can put it into the W column for a huge game for them to move up right into that playoff top 8. Major game. Major game, and Zach LaVine has only got 21. Still having a great game for him, though, but it's been off the bench. Satoransky with 10 points off the bench. Arcidiacono with 10 points as well. 15 by Wendell Carter. And it's been points off a turnover. It's been a big key in this one for Chicago. It's been huge. Vaughn's never shared his voice before. Oh, if you want to make that play-by-play channel, you're going to have to someday, man. August 2021. I'll remember that. I bookmarked that one in August 2021. Hey, appreciate it, Gabriel. Glad to have you back here, brother. Yeah, some of the streams it goes crazy with a lot of people out here in the chat. We've had like that Arkansas Florida game. We had like over 200 in the chat earlier this week. So it all depends on like who else is streaming and all that stuff. As we're back into action, 90-89 to score. It's gonna be Chicago basketball. They pass it out to the right corner, right baseline dribble. Satoransky moves it back outside to LaVine. Moves over to White, takes the 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound over to Thibault for Philadelphia. Yeah, from time to time, I'll do like a special live stream from time to time. Oh, for sure here. I'll get you on Phoenix and Milwaukee. I'll hit you up on the score there. 7:10 left to go in the fourth tier. It's going to be Embiid. He moves it over to Green. D-Wade, welcome back here. Missed a lot since earlier. And, man, Chicago, they were down at one point by double digits, and they have come back. Trying to make this a statement game. Spin move, and Embiid gets fouled. Joel Embiid with 39 points. If I had told you guys he would have 39 and 11 in this one, you guys would probably say, man, Chicago's getting crushed tonight. But no, it's not been like that. Quick scoreboard update. Pelicans leading the Suns 95-88. And then the Bucks up against the Thunder by 16, 78-62. So those are two of the scores going on. Grizzlies lead the Pistons at the end of the third, 84-73. First free throw. That one is good by Embiid. He's got 40. I used to have a football channel, Brian, but I'm just going to stick to the basketball channel. I haven't used the football channel in over a year. Because that channel, there was just so much competition for the NFL game, so it never really grew. Whereas this channel took off during the playoffs. Second one, good. 92-89. Chicago going to take a three-point shot straight away. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound by Philadelphia here. Black screen for Vaughn's channel. Gotta show your face, man. Gotta show that face of yours. Need to see that someday. Philly has it. Looking for that day. As Harris passes outside to Embiid. Embiid at the left wing. As he is guarded one-on-one. Jumper for a deep two. Over Carter. Missed it off the mark. Defensive rebound picked up by Kobe White. Also the Sixers in the bonus right now as well. White will take it past half court here. As he moves it over to the left wing, ball into the hands of LaVine. All they need is a 3 to tie. 6:10 left to go. LaVine takes the 3. Off the back iron, and Embiid comes out with a defensive board. Approaching 6 on the clock right now. Philadelphia basketball. He dribbles towards his right. Harris goes inside, floats it up. No good. Rolled around the rim. Offensive rebound. Embiid good for 2. Joel Embiid just torching the Bulls tonight. In this game, he's got 43 now. In a 5-point Philadelphia lead. 5:45 left to go, and a good one. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here, folks. Left, deep jumper, dials it up, got it. Chicago with a triple as they nail it. And it's a 2-point game. 5.5 left to go here. I'll get to the chat where you guys in just a moment. We've got some good stuff going on in a personal foul picked up by Philadelphia here. Clock will start with 5:28. Yep, you guys definitely the MVPs here out in the stream. Each and every single one of you pat yourselves in the back tonight because you guys are awesome here out in the stream. Yeah, we got channel memberships here as low as $1.99 per month. That comes out to 7 cents per day for special shout-outs at the end of the live streams for the channel membership, if anybody's interested. Oh, talking about new type of videos. Trade rumors of the team's exceptions for the draft, Gabriel putting out. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I got you there. Know what you mean. I usually just do the play-by-play stuff because I'm usually busy like every single day. Like I come home from work and I only have like a couple hours at night or so. So this is what's like easier for me to do. I'm actually bigger into college basketball myself, though, because in the off season I did like conference predictions and stuff. 96-92, both of the free throws good at the line by Philadelphia. Chicago gonna take it inside, good for 2, up and in off the backboard. Hey, it's a one possession game here with 5:10 left to go. Zach LaVine with 23. Embiid has it. At the left wing, floats it over the top, inside. Tobias Harris, turn around, takes it, good for 2. He hits it over Garrett Temple in the key. Usually the motto is first one to 100 wins. Not sure if I can say that about this game tonight. Chicago moves it out to the left wing. Patrick Williams, pass over to Garrett Temple. Temple at the free throw circle, down on the ground. Able to save it though. Bounce pass, lost control, able to save it though. Good save around the perimeter, but Carter, he actually stepped out of bounds with it. So turnover Chicago. And Philadelphia going to have it back. Hey, good to see there, Brian. That's awesome, man. Finally off his crutches so he can walk again. That's a great feeling there, man. It's going to be Philly ball. Back outside to Embiid. Embiid, all he needs is a 3, and he ties up his career high with 46. Embiid looking for 45 inside. He's rejected. Big block by the Bulls there by Wendell Carter Jr. is going the other way. LaVine goes coast to coast. Oh! Throws it down. Right-handed flush. It's tied. It's a 2-point game. 2-point game right now. All they need is just one more bucket to tie it up if they get a stop right here. Wow, 4 minutes left to go. What a game. Philadelphia has it here. At the right elbow. Harris backs his way on Temple. Harris bounce pass to the right wing. Danny Green takes the 3, launches and drills it. Big triple. Holy smokes, we got a good one here tonight on board for Friday night coverage. 3:45 left to go. Chicago trying to make this one a good one. Playing for their lives. LaVine off the screen. Takes the 3. No good. Offensive rebound. He gets it. Keeps it alive. LaVine underneath. As it's going to get blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Philadelphia by Thibault. So it's going to go right back over to Chicago with 3. Just over 3.5 left to go. What a game. Incredible dunk right there by LaVine. Man, you guys are awesome for joining in tonight here. Hit me up in the chat if you guys are new, who you're rooting for here. Philadelphia or Chicago out in the chat. LaVine gets the inbound, guarded by Thibault at the left corner. He's going to dribble now at the left double. LaVine turns the corner, drives inside on Embiid, puts it up and in. Good for two. Nice move to the bucket by Zach LaVine for Chicago. And a timeout taken with 3:23 left to go. LaVine's got 27. Holy smokes, a game. Man, I looked at this one on paper, saw that this game was on ESPN, and what a game. I thought Philadelphia would have the chance to win them by double digits. If you look at Embiid's totals, you very well could think that Chicago would be trailing by double digits. More so like 20, 25 plus. Joel Embiid, 43 points, 15 rebounds. His career high is 46, and he's going to have to provide some more points in this one. Wouldn't be shocked if he goes over to 46 for a new career high tonight in this game. Zach LaVine coming hot late in this one. 27 for LaVine. I only have the Twitter there, Brian, for the Behind the Arc Basketball Twitter. So right now we're just on a timeout currently. 3:23 left to go in the fourth. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball here, NBA games, also college basketball games, and Behind the Arc Basketball as well. We got a Discord, also a Twitter, and check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site as well. All three of those links I posted down in the description also. And check out the Behind the Arc Basketball channel memberships if anybody's interested, as low as $1.99 per month. To be a part as a member of these streams. Gabriel's a Sixers fan here, but he wants the Bulls to win this one. Puts out here. This is a huge game if Chicago takes it. This is a statement win. Chicago is able to get the W tonight. We are back into a 101-98. It's going to be Philadelphia basketball. Embiid moves it over to Harris. 3:10 left to go. Harris has the top of the key. Feeds it over to Embiid now at the left elbow. He is double-teamed. Embiid left baseline dribble, and he gets fouled. That's going to send Joel Embiid to the free throw line, shooting 2 with 3:05 left to go. Embiid tonight with 43. He has the chance to pull in 45 with 1 point shy of his career high. Looks like Vaughn wasn't a big fan of Twitter when it first started, but likes it now. So he has it. Going to start tweeting a lot. He puts out there. Check out Young Boozle on IG. Best rapper in the game right there. Have to check that out sometime. First free throw, Embiid's got it. Embiid, potentially, very well possible, could have a new career high. Second free throw, Embiid gets it, and he's 1 point away. All he needs is one more basket and gets that career high. 45-15 for Embiid, and we still got 3 minutes left to go. Chicago dribbles, LaVine, bounce pass inside. They are good with that one, puts it up in and off the backboard as they join the triple-digit club tonight with 100. 2:45 left to go. Philadelphia ball, Curry feeds Embiid. Embiid top of the key, flings it over inside. Harris gets position over Temple, puts it up and in, good for 2, and they count the bucket. Chicago has it now. What a game. Bulls at the top of the key. Wide open. Thaddeus Young will move it over to Temple. Turns the corner. Dribbles to the free throw circle. Thaddeus Young now. Passes back out to LaVine. LaVine with 27. Dribbles. Takes the 3. Looking for 30. Got it. Triple. Zach LaVine with 30 on the board. Oh boy, what a game tonight. 2:10 left to go, and we keep on rolling. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, because we got a good one. Possibly OT. We will see. Embiid moves it outside. Danny Green now with the basketball. Green moves it over to Harris. Harris at the free throw circle. Passes over to Embiid, looking for that career high. Jumper. No good off the mark by Embiid, though. Missed it. He's still got 45. Rebound LaVine. Chicago has the chance to tie it up with a 2 with a 3 to take a lead. Minute 45 left to go. LaVine lost it. Goes out of bounds, though. Last touch by Philadelphia. The refs are going to say when the minute 44 left to go is the clock will stop. Wow, what a game. You guys are awesome. Legendary of legends. Out on the stream here, the MVPs of incredible people out on the stream tonight. You guys are awesome. Minute 44 left to go. When I looked at this on the schedule, I was like, hopefully Chicago is able to make this a good game. On paper, I wasn't sure about this one. But in action, It's a good one. When I get a chance here, should check out Kalia Bennett YouTuber channel. I'll check that out sometime, Steven. So right now we have a stoppage in time. They're looking to see who's out of bounds last. Ooh, Levine might have swiped out for that. That is close with his fingertips. Who's that out of bounds on? Believe it's by Thibault. It might stay Thibault. Didn't. Okay, Levine swiped it, but you can't see the fingers touch it. What a game. Amazing matchup here that we got going on. What I think about the Celtics situation, I think they should make a move at the trade deadline. I'd probably go for Karl-Anthony Towns or Andre Drummond at the trade deadline, most likely. Because the problem for them, they have a major problem with their depth in their team. And just the hoarding of draft picks, that's the thing. So they're going to have to trade away a lot of those picks, I feel like. 1:40 left to go. It's going to be a turnover. So they're going to switch the call. They say turnover. It was touched by Levine first. So it's going to go right back over to Philly here. Philadelphia has it. And the foul called in the court, and it's on Chicago with 1:28 left to go. When D-Wade wins the Powerball, all gonna retire here, puts out here. It's gonna be a good time if it ever happens there. What a game. What a game here, guys. Got 1:28 left to go, and Embiid was the one who got fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line because Philly's in the bonus. So Joel Embiid, one free throw, he makes it. He's got his tie for career high. He does. He's got 46. One more free throw if he makes this one. He gets a new career high for Embiid. So here we go, a new career high up for grabs. Here we go here, guys. Here's Embiid's free throw for 47 on the board. Oh, he got it. Boom. Embiid hits it. It's a 4-point game with 1:25 left to go. Let's go. Chicago basketball, incredible stream tonight here, everybody. You guys are awesome. Each and every single one of you supporting these streams. Wendell Carter has it, moves it over into the hands here of Thaddeus Young. Young gonna dribble as it's over to Temple. Temple right baseline jumper off the mark, no good. And the rebound goes into the hands here of Young. He keeps alive for Chicago. Back over to Levine. Levine dribble drive inside, puts it up high off the backboard, no good. And guess who comes up with his 16th rebound of the game? Joel Embiid, the MVP this season that I predict. 50 seconds left to go. Embiid with 47. Embiid's got it. Looking for more. We will see if he wants another new career high. Embiid backs his way one-on-one. That's the matchup. Deep two, left baseline. Got it. Oh, baby. Joel Embiid. Book it. MVP. 41.3 left to go. As he basically might have sealed this game up tonight right there for Philadelphia. What a game. Holy smokes. Step back deep two on Thaddeus Young, one-on-one at the left baseline. As deep of a two that you can get, and he drills it. 49 for Embiid, 16 rebounds, 17 for 26 from the floor. Unbelievable. As we go in the timeout. A new career high. What a game. Yikes. Peyton Pritchard with only -8 fantasy points. Yikes. Holy smokes. He sees that Jamal Murray turned up tonight. Jamal Murray for Denver. Finished with 50. Joel Embiid is hungry for that 50 plus. What a game here. Props out to Chicago for making this a game, though. Because when I saw this game on paper, I thought that Philadelphia will win by 10 plus in this one. It's good to see it's been back and forth all game long, and Chicago stayed right in there throughout this one all game long. What a matchup. It's just Joel Embiid's taking advantage of the Bulls all game long. Wendell Carter, Thaddeus Young have had all question marks trying to guard him all night long. Embiid MVP. After this one tonight, I think we rest our case. We are back into action here. It wasn't as loud as the Peyton Pritchard one. Sorry about that, guys. 40 seconds left to go. Chicago going to take the three. Missed it by LaVine. They get the offensive rebounds. LaVine has it. Tries to pull within one possession game or a two, and he missed the layup. Rebound by Embiid for the 17th board of the game. 29 seconds left to go, and Joel Embiid going to go to the free throw line as he got fouled as well, looking for 50 at the charity stripe. This was a great stream tonight. This was awesome, guys. Like, these games are so fun lately. Yeah, back-to-back great Sixers games. The one against the Rockets that Houston was down by 29, put it to a 5-point final score. And then this one tonight, man. Chicago was down early, down by 9 in like the first 6 minutes. And then it was good to see that they made this a game. First free throw, good. Joel Embiid's got his career high, 50 and counting. He is in the club tonight with Jamal Murray. Second free throw by Embiid. If you got Joel Embiid on your fantasy team, you're doing good things this year, most likely. Second free throw he missed. He's just going to stay with Murray at 50. 23 seconds left to go. LaVine has it. He dribbles on Embiid inside. Going to dribble back outside. Takes a right corner three. LaVine off the mark. No good. Defensive rebound picked up by Curry. And also a foul as well. And it's going to be assessed by Chicago. Joel Embiid has 50. He's got 50 points and 17 rebounds. He is 17 for 26 from the floor, along with 4 blocks. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll over to my fantasy league for just a moment. Taking a look at these daily leaders on the board. Let's see what we got here for Embiid tonight for his fantasy points. First free throw, and Curry drills it. Joel Embiid, 104 fantasy points. 50 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks. 17 for 26 shooting from the floor. As Curry just made the free throw, it's good. Second free throw, got it. 9-point game. 16 seconds left to go. Chicago basketball. Final 12 seconds remaining. They're going to take it past half court. Either way, man, what a game. Joel Embiid iced it as he put the exclamation point on with his final jumper. He hit the left baseline for the deep two. Underneath, Chicago good as Philadelphia gets the inbound. Going to run out the clock, and this game is final. What a game. Uncle Pizzle, welcome to the stream here, brother. Appreciate you for dropping them by. Drop some by as this game has gone final here. If you're just joining us, Joel Embiid has scored 50 points. Jamal Murray tonight for Denver also scored 50. And Embiid finishes with 50, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks with over 100 fantasy points. Holy smokes. As this one has gone final. This was a game of all games, that Chicago kept in this game. And they made it a game. And this is the final of this one. Wow, what a game. You guys are awesome tonight. Really appreciate each and every single one of you for dropping them by because, man, this was one fantastic matchup. Chicago hasn't been on national TV a bunch of times this year, so it's great to finally cover a Bulls game, which is awesome. I was able to cover it for you guys, and so glad they made it a game here in this one. Really do, because this was a great one. Before I sign off, make sure to spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Before I do sign off, I'm going to send a thank you out to the members here for being a part in the Behind the Arc Basketball membership. We got Jack, Jason, Aaron, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Robert, James H., and made by Aiden. The membership out to 9 people now as members. If anybody would like to become a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month. And I put my channel link out there down in the description below this video. So it's over in the Join Now tab over on my homepage on Behind the Arc Basketball. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping them by. We're going to be back tomorrow for some great games, so tune in for those. College hoops with West Virginia against Texas at 3. And then Louisville against UNC at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And then closing out tomorrow night with the NBA Saturday Showcase game, Lakers against Heat tomorrow for the NBA Finals rematch. Now to sign off right here for everybody, this is Behind the Arc Basketball. And enjoy the rest of your Friday night, everyone.